And if something happened, yes, we could say it is human because that could be excusable that when it happened, her mind went back to all those challenges and say, oh, they have killed him. While she, jumped the aspect of the auxiliary nurse who came and injected him and he died. But this will always be argument on both sides. And everyone will always be right from the position where they are arguing for. But it will be right for us not to say substantively. It will be right for us to say circumstantially. This is what I think, which is also an opinion, because virtually all of them are not, we are not there when it happened. Every one of us we are just inferring. It's just opinion. But when it gets to the court of law, it has to be with hard facts. And if it is circumstantial, it must be linked to something. And even if you say that is a suspect, you must establish that that suspect is linked to the evidence to have committed that crime. So as much as we are engaging ourselves and we are taking ourselves away from the headspace of emotion, it will also be engaging and interesting for us to begin to look at many cases the way they come. As much as cases might look alike, they are not actually alike because everything is not under the same condition. But I would say for me is the widows would have done better. And these are the areas for me. Number one, whatever police says, just like Oosha said, Wunmi never came out to say he bled profusely. They said he had injury. From Wunmi's accountant, it shows even after they got home, he's still much more in a good space. That is why they actually did not force him to go to the hospital. However, other things ensued. Just like Oosha said, usage of fight is subjective. Many people say fight. What fight? It could be verbal, it could be this. It's very subjective. So more things has to be done to establish the kind of fight. However, if an auxiliary nurse comes into one's house, injected one's loved one, and that person was taken to the hospital under emergency, and the person was declared brought in dead, I think it will be right that even if it is 1 day or 2 days after, that matter ought to have been reported to the police, and such nurse should have been reported to the police. Okay. Wunmi might be in an absent mind. She was aggrieved. But people are, what did they do to report that nurse? No, it took the intervention of the state and for the police to now declare the nurse wanted before the nurse came into the custody of the police. That for me is a big red flag, and to some people it could be seen as suspicion, to some it could be as an omission, but it's a big red flag that I think every one of us should learn from. Even when you are bereaved, your mind must be clear as to say what is very, very important.
Never declared a wanted.
Okay.
Aristocrats.
She was never reported to the police until police came into it.
She was never.
Thank you. That is the point I'm trying to establish. Don't worry. Just let me finish.
No. Aristocrat, please. Aristocrat, wait. You
just interjected what I'm saying. If you have corrected, no. Wait, Supreme. If you have corrected me that she was never declared wanted, I take to that. And I confirm, was she reported to the police before police came into it 10 days after? She was not.
No.
So just leave it at that. Leave it at that now.
You will never leave it at that.
I'm not interested in the mother. No.
You let the man continue now.
How many days after did the mother brought her in? How many days after did the mother bring her in? Still, how many days after did the mother bring her in? Let me continue. As I was saying, when that event happened, nobody in the house took it upon themselves that Mohbad was dead. Nobody in the house, I'm not talking about the parents because they were not in the house. Nobody took in the house to come and say they reported that person. And that for me is a very big red flag, which for me will be probed under circumstantial evidences. Has to say a nurse came, injected this guy, and with that recklessness, he died. So that is for me, I think, which we'll explore. Because it still comes to the fact that if it was a nurse that came to inject Mohbad, even when people were saying it was his record label bosses or industry god that killed him, why did they jump the activities of the nurse until the matter was now taken over by the state? And it might be an omission or not. But this, for me, is things every one of us need to learn from. Because if we want the law to come into cases like that, we must also give the law some support in a way for them to do proper investigation and for things not to be messed up. Thank you very much.
Oosha, do you still want something to say? Sorry, do you still have something to say? Yeti Mama, are you there?
Sorry, I was trying to unmute mic and it wouldn't.
Okay.
Aristocrat, thank you very much for your submission. And honestly, I feel that if we can all be objective with our submission and look at things like at different angles, and then there wouldn't be any need for arguments as much. In that, when you look at a case in one direction, don't be subjective and affirmative in your submission, because at the end of the day, there are several key factors that will lead you to your own conclusion as a person, as an individual. Because saying, throwing away the fact that some certain key events occurred leading to the death of this gentleman, putting that aside and, creating theories based on our own belief, I believe that is wrong as an individual. I believe that we can all correct some certain things, because we as people, we tend to sort of create a story, conspiracies based on our own beliefs, and that has messed up a whole lot of cases. And this Justice for Mohbad is one. The only reason I joined was, of course, to ask Supreme some questions, which she answered them to the best of our abilities. And I feel that, honestly, we can do better as people. We wouldn't have gotten here if not for the fact that a bunch of people involved in this Justice for Mohbad started with wrong narratives. They were not open to other options. They were not open to see things differently. They tend to sort of build their stories based on how they wanted the outcome to be. And that is why we're here. And that is why money has caused a whole lot of issues in Justice for Mohbad. And that is the main reason why Mohbad will never get justice. But however we see it today, he may never get justice because of the problem we as people have created, leading to where we are at this point. There is no way, if everybody was open-minded, and that I'm not excluding myself, to be honest. If we were all open-minded towards this case, I'm sure a lot of things would have been achieved. We would have gone far if the interest of Mohbad himself was at the forefront. Now it's all about money-making venture. You want to make money? Join Justice for Mohbad. It is point blank, period. And it is really sad.
How much have you yourself made?
I disagree with you. Osha, Osha.
Go ahead.
I disagree with you. The reason Mohbad may never get justice is because his widow or his spouse does not want justice for her husband.
Can I ask you a question?
Hold on, I've only said one sentence. You've been talking.
Okay.
Then you can ask me, let me put some words in first. If that is my husband, Wunmi, if you guys were claiming the nurse, that should be the number one person that should have been reported to the police. I will disagree with anybody that tells me it was an oversight or she was in a state of shock. Whatever language you want to use for that, I will disagree completely. Hell no. She never reported it. Even the nurse mother, Feyishara or Feyishayo, her mother said, wow, why you minimum? I think after about 11 days. After Mohbad was actually exhumed, if not more than 11 days, not prior. So what are we saying here?
So before the exhumation, were people involved holding for interrogation?
No, nobody did. Because this is part of the conspiracy, okay? This is part of the conspiracy. Let me say something. Hold on, Oosha. Stop interjecting.
Go on. Go on.
Today is the DNA case. Baba Mohbad wants DNA from Wunmi. Wunmi is fighting with tooth and nail. Okay? If Baba Mohbad had told her, release the nurse, she should have fought with tooth and nail. If she truly loved Mohbad.
She never loved him.
And she cared about Mohbad. Killer me making release the nurse. No, hell no. Mohbad, no, Mohbad. Wunmi knows how to say no very well. Wunmi is strong-minded. I think she's probably a type A personality. Nobody tells her what to do. Wunmi controls affairs of a lot of people in that house. Wunmi is in charge of Mohbad's finances. Wunmi is a strong girl. She's
Can I speak now?
Oh no, I'm still talking. Wunmi is not feeble-minded. She is not a timid lady. Wunmi is strong. Wunmi is very outspoken, just like me. And Baba Mohbad cannot control Wunmi. And he's still not controlling her. If Wunmi was timid and afraid, Wunmi wouldn't have made the call she made a while back. Wunmi will not be saying, no, me DNA say, I'm fighting with everything in her. She should have fought with everything in her to ensure that nurse was detained. Unless if it was not the nurse that came.
Now, please, let me just speak. Now, we're not talking about...
I'm having hard time muting and unmuting here. This thing, what's it change?
Okay. Now, we're not talking about her being timid or not. At what point did the police carry out the investigation? Was it before the exhumation or after?
Okay.
No, let's start
hold
with
on.
that.
My sister, hold on. Let's take it easy, okay? I don't have much time anymore. I think this is when I'm doing it on my show. I have to go to bed now. But hold on. Now, good question. And I think if you will not interject me, I can speak for a minute or two.
Yeah, go ahead.
The question will have been best answered by Wunmi. Okay? It was after exhumation, everything came to light. It was even after exhumation, any investigation erupted. Well, after we all cried out, 9 days after they exhumed it, we went from prime boy Fogungba, we went to air infection, we went to Prado injury, then we went to, oh, they've made me a widow, you all have made me a widow, then we went to, when Mohbad was exhumed, the story of the nurse came up. Go and look at the sequence of events. That was when the story of the nurse came up. So you see, Oosha.
Okay, so if you're through with your submission, I didn't want to.
I wasn't through. You already interjected. If you were not going to interject, you shouldn't have said anything. But go ahead, my dear.
You guys are not letting me speak, and if we continue, we'll be going back and forth. Okay, let's now agree.
If you want to look at the timer, you have spoken a lot of time, more time than anybody else. Okay, so you are not letting, because you want your narrative to resonate.
No, you just as much as you are saying
no, you are not letting me speak. I am, because
see, let her speak. No talk again. Make she speak. You don't use time to talk too. Make you speak.
You want me to speak or
talk now, Oosha?
Okay.
Talk.
So if you're saying affirmatively, Wunmi did this, Wunmi did that. At the end of the day, because it is your own notion about Wunmi and not
no, Oosha. I want us to be talking with facts, with the best of our knowledge. She said some things. Do you agree or do you disagree? If there are areas of disagreement, so that we can all work with some facts.
In its absolute. I have a.
Tell us your own side of it.
Sorry, I need to mute. Sorry, I have a guest. Sorry.
Morning. Good morning.
Because at the end of the day, Supreme is saying some things that are in the open. So if you disagree that probably Wunmi did report the nurse to the police, that this police came to my house, injected my husband, and he died, then we probably need to look for, substantial evidence that prove that. And if it is true, as Supreme said, that the police came for investigation after the body was exhumed, if police have started the investigation on the day he died, 2 days after he died, maybe we will get that. That would be basis for us to see the disagreement so that we can all agree. But if it is not, we basically need to work with available evidences of how this case went. We are not there. We work with what is in the public for us to work with. Supreme, go on and continue your consumption. I'm enjoying it.
This muting this thing is difficult. Anyway, my submission has been fragmented, but it's okay. We continue another day. Like I said, I'm entitled to my own opinion. In my own opinion, Wunmi did it. And I stay with that. Will justice be served? I don't know. I strongly hope Mohbad gets justice for whoever cut his life short. I pray, I hope and pray that he gets justice. And I strongly believe if Wunmi is clean, she's fighting for Liam. She can fight for her husband. She can fight. Wunmi is a fighter. Wunmi is not. No, I disagree. Wunmi is a fighter. The nurse was not called upon. The mother of the nurse brought her herself. There was no invite, no nothing. If people want to lash onto the fact that it was the nurse that gave the injection, the nurse was completely off the picture until the mother brought the nurse herself. Come on, people. Come on. No. It's completely wrong. There is more to it. Mohbad died in that house. It's just so convenient that Mohbad's car was not functioning, the rail was broken, the CCTV was out, and this and that. So many coincidences. Things were just nothing actually. This is a house rented or bought 5 months ago. Then said, I mean, things are just in disarray. Everybody's story is so fragmented. Nothing is making sense. Everybody's saying different kinds of stories. And the wife was there, and her story changes. I asked you a question. I said, what do you understand by lie? Define lie, and why do people lie? People don't lie because they just want to lie. People lie because they want to cover up some certain things. Why does her story change from moment to moment? Why does she have to have changed story? The wife was there. Why not? The nurse came, injected my husband died. Why so many stories? And they don't want me to talk. This is your husband, for better, for worse. I don't get it. To me, nobody can take it away from me. I mean, the personal vendetta, what kind of personal vendetta could I have been? We are speaking law here. The law must take its course. People do die at home. People do die in their sleep. People do have an attack and whatever medical conditions you have. I was trying to talk about profuse bleeding the other time. I think Mohbad went into a shock, hypovolemic shock, because Mohbad sustained, he lost a lot of blood. Oh, now we're going to have to define profusely because the police wants this. These are just too convenient and coincidental. Too convenient. Where is the driver that drove them to the neighbor? Where is the CCTV of the neighbor's house? When Wunmi said she went to the neighbor's house to go and call Fidelis, I don't know, maybe I'm missing the names with the driver of the Prado, but when she said she ran out of her compound to the next compound to go and get the driver or the neighbor to help Mohbad to the hospital. Where is that driver? Why is Wunmi not being inquisitive? Why is Wunmi not being aggressive about this? Why is she not probing? Why? That's my point. But I gotta go. We'll save it for another day.
Good morning. Good morning. So, I appreciate your argument. I understand you're out of this live broadcast.
She's gone.
Yeah, I appreciate the argument. However, see, when you're talking affirmatively, I will repeat, I don't think that is fair, but that is your opinion. Now, when you say that Wunmi didn't put some things in check, e.g., getting the nurse arrested, what happens to the fact that the nurse, was supposed to have been arrested and was advised to be released on that day? I wasn't there. I cannot say that for a fact, but this was said by Bella's manager in a certain comment on Instagram. Okay, let's put that aside. I believe those are key witnesses when Mohbad passed on. Okay, now there's so many things that we don't put in check, but it is convenient for people to blame Wunmi for this, Wunmi for that. There are steps that Wunmi herself had taken, and if a police investigation is ongoing, we expect so much to be blamed on Wunmi. It is convenient for us to sit down, just as much as it would be convenient for anybody to blame Baba Mohbad if they are on the other side of the fence. It is very, very convenient for all of us to apportion blames. But the truth of the matter is that when events such as, a terrible event such as this happens, do you understand? We can speak from the outside because we're not there. We're not the one in that situation at that particular point in time. You expect so much. You feel that, oh, Wunmi should be a supernatural woman. She should have done this, she should have done that. The littlest thing she could have done, which she did, everybody still find a need or reason to criticize every single thing that young lady did. Forgetting the fact that she was 24 years old at the time of the passing.
Why did she marry? Why
truth
Talking about
becomes
age.
lies.
24 years, she
You
went
said
to
things
a
like,
husband
oh,
house. Why didn't
what
she
was the
stay with
need
her
to
parents?
lie, or people lie for
24
reasons,
years. Okay, now
whatever.
50 years, they
Do you understand? Why do you
What's wrong
have
with
to
this
think
person?
that whatever she must have said is a lie? Why do you criticize every single step
They
she
cry.
must have taken? She's fighting tooth and nail for her son. Yes, every mother would, as she should. So if
You see
she
yourself
wants
now,
to
every
protect
mother
her
would.
child by all
Mama
means
Mohbad,
possible,
shame
she
on
will.
you. Look at what Orisa said.
How then can we not say why was Mohbad himself not protected?
Yeah, Mohbad cannot.
Of what point has anyone pointed the fact that these things were done even in death to this young man? We don't have any reasons. We don't. We're too afraid to point out the wrongdoings by both parents.
What did the both parents did?
So yes, Wunmi has every single right to
Oosha, we
What
are all
did the
doing
parents
that. We are
do,
doing that
Oosha?
on our side, but it's only
Now-
your side that you are
now-
just no. You just
now
argue
maybe say-
for Wunmi
It's not,
every
it's not
day.
about arguing
Anyway,
for Wunmi.
please, my sister, I have
But
just
now people
3
are
minutes.
doing that.
I'm going to the library.
We're now trying to be open-minded.
Jẹ́ kí gbogbo assignment yìí wọ̀ mí lórí. See, I'm doing my assignment.
Ẹni tó bá ti bá rí
2 hours tó yẹ kí n
àwọn
lò.
tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ náà nìyẹn.
Mo láti sọ mí tẹ̀lé ni kò wọ́rí. Jẹ́ kó wọ́rí. Anyway,
But that's just
we can continue tomorrow by the special grace of God. We can continue tomorrow.
Tolani, please. Tolani wants to say something before we go.
Jẹ́ kó say something. Mi àti Tọ́lání alẹ́ pọ̀ ni.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Oosha. Good morning, Adenike.
Good morning, Tolani Sowapa.
You know the problem is before you talk about this case, you just have to look at the personality of the people involved. Like everybody has been blaming Wunmi. Wunmi is not doing this. She's not doing that. She was supposed to do this. She was
Wunmi
supposed to do
la ma blame. Yeah, we all have to. She's the wife.
She's the wife, but you have to look at the personality. If you cannot be with Baba Mohbad and do something
Okay,
right.
Tolani, let me ask you something.
What did Baba Mohbad?
Mohbad
Baba
go
Mohbad
and
because he
lap
failed to
your
lap
mother
you.
when
I don't
when he was
understand.
alive.
That is not the issue here.
Okay.
The issue here
No.
is
Answer my question. Let's
No.
talk as a mother now.
No, the
Can
issue-
she?
okay, now.
Can Mohbad lap Pio Iya Mohbad? His mother.
that is not the issue here on this case. The issue
Do you
here
know how?
is
Oh.
there's no way you can do
Okay.
anything right with Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad will tell you what to do. If you know,
Tolani,
look at
hold
you
on,
guys on
Tolani.
social media. Whatever you think that you want to do,
Hold on, Tolani.
How many years you take no Papa Mohbad?
Unless you are going
Tolani, how
to-
many
you are going
years
to
you take
lie
no Papa
to yourself
Mohbad?
and to God.
Hey,
You all know that on this side, you know why they are bashing us up and down. We are going to say everything the way it is. We won't say because we're pointing out what Baba Mohbad did wrong and we're going to cover Wunmi. We won't say we're going to point out what Wunmi did
This
wrong
is not
and
about
cover
covering
Baba Mohbad.
Wunmi.
It
This
is
not about
not
covering
going
Wunmi.
to happen.
Okay, just look at Wunmi personality and look at Baba Mohbad
Sorry, I
personality.
can't bring anybody up anymore. I'm not concentrating. I'm doing my assignment and I have to submit to the
look at Baba Mohbad personality and look at Wunmi.
Am I getting failed?
If they both together, Baba Mohbad always want to like dictate to people what to do. Now,
Not
for the little
us.
time-
It's not going
for
to
the
happen
little
here.
time you know him now, you know what is.
No, nítorí náà la ṣe máa sòótọ́, we are going to call everybody
But
out.
the same
We
thing
don't care.
if Baba Mohbad tell Wunmi, má gbọ́ ọmọ mi lọ síbi báyìí, gbókù ọmọ mi sílẹ̀. Do you think Wunmi will say my first I have to do it? Baba Mohbad is very harsh.
But Tolani,
It is very
it has
tough.
been, yeah, it is done. It
He's
is
a
done.
very
It has
tough man.
happened.
You cannot tell him.
But
he
let's
will do
all
what-
look for what's behind this guy.
Even
Mohbad
if, he's
is not
even if he's
resting.
doing something wrong, Baba Mohbad will never allow you to do what is right.
Anyway,
Àti sí
3
Baba
minutes.
Mohbad
We have
wà
3 minutes
involved
now.
nǹkan ló kù. Okay, now you said Wunmi did not call the police. Wunmi did not report the police. When Baba Mohbad got there, why didn't Baba Mohbad call the police? Because Baba Mohbad was calling the ballet láti lé Mohbad. Because from
There is
that house
nothing
where Baba-
anybody will tell me. Wunmi knows what by Mohbad. If she,
if
yes, she just
Wunmi
what by
knows
Mohbad.
me, ṣé Wunmi ni knows?
I don't care. Mohbad
you know-
spent hold on, Tolani, Tolani, Oosha. I love both of you. Oosha, let me tell you this one secret today. Because of the love I have for you, that was the reason why I blocked you. Because I don't want to engage in any confrontation with you then when you were bashing me on your page. But let me tell you the truth now. For you two mothers on my screen now, you live abroad, you know how it works. You know how hard it is for you to raise your own children here in abroad. Okay. Don't say because of the love you have for Wunmi. Be thinking about your children's tomorrow. Be thinking about karma. Be thinking about everything around you. Whatever we do today is going to come back to all of us tomorrow. Let me give you one assignment today. I love both of you. Go and sit down. Go and sleep tonight.
We cannot
Ask
sleep.
yourself. Hold on. Don't interject me.
No.
After your sleep, when you are sleeping today, think deeply. Tolani, ṣé tí kinní bá ṣẹlẹ̀ labroad, how are they going to go about it? Is this how they are going to go about it?
So do you want to tell me if this happened in abroad? If this happened in abroad, they will arrest me? No, do you want to tell me that? Laye. We have nurses. We have community nurses that go to people's houses. So if a nurse come into your house to attend to your son,
let me ask you a question. Do you want to tell me? Hold on. Do you want to tell me?
The nurse will be responsible, not you. We live in abroad for many years. It doesn't work like that.
We don't communicate. You are just here to be backing me up. You can back me up on my own page. Let me tell you, I don't want to extend this because I want to go and sleep. Go to Shemini here.
So how would the police arrest me?
No, miss, I'm not going to sleep. I have my assignment that I'm doing. See, I'm on the system. I have to submit it today. Tó bá jẹ́ pé abroad ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀, we spent our last moment with Mohbad.
The witness was there. Everybody was there. If this was
hold on, everybody was there.
A lot of people
by this time of the day, are you telling me they are not going to figure out who find that guy in that house?
The nurse agreed to what she did. So what are you looking for? The nurse was not denying it. The nurse agreed. She did it.
I will see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow.
You
see, this is why I don't like arguing.
To what she did.
This is not about looking for justice. I have many things up here, Tolani. Please, I have many things up here now. Please. If
something happened to you in abroad.
Tolani ti cast you.
If I have to start, that's the problem. That's the conversation. I don't know if you want to go into that conversation now. But I personally believe that it was actually stress as much. He needed help. I believe he's been bullied. I believe he's in whatever. There's people on his neck. There's people all over him that is in danger. But he's just not in danger from us. He's not in danger from me. If he's in danger from me, if anybody's scared of me, you will see nobody's gonna come out on videos doing all of this. I don't belong to any court whatsoever. I moved to Nigeria in 2019 from England. I don't know what court is. I've been getting away from the courts in Nigeria. I've been running away. There's so many times there in this Lagos. I've been getting away from it. I'm actually anti-courts. I'm against it. Because of so many times they've tried to force me in it, but thank God they've never succeeded in doing it. So talking about that, I really think everybody that's acting like they're trying to help, they're not trying to help. I believe that they know a lot of things. People around them know a lot of things. I believe they know a lot of things because if they stop taking the conspiracy, if they stop directing the conspiracy my way, maybe people will see a lot of things. I do understand maybe you're surrounding yourself with a lot of bad people, like a lot of cultists. And I can see from the way people are trying to cover up and the people that are coming up and the people that are sending money from the beginning and with the experience of what has happened around them. And I just hope the police will find out a lot of things, man.
Well, we've been able to clear up a lot of issues, and I really thank you, Aziz Additional Fashola, for talking to me. And I just want to say this, to the world listening, because we're going to have people from all over the world globally listening. We're going to have a global audience. The Nigerian police and the Nigerian law enforcement have actually been doing an excellent job in unraveling the circumstances that led to the death of Oluwa Oladimeji Aloba. They've had a postmortem. They've had An autopsy done in record time. His body was exhumed, and right now there's a coroner's inquest. And I urge the world, the global media, to be patient. The Nigerian police, they're going to unravel the circumstances that led to his death. Aziz, thank you for joining us, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Why they talking?
Yeah. It's what the voice note. Over complete voice note in Brian.
No, to want to kill yourself, you said you're not okay, we're still checking doctor, waiting for doctor's card. On that treatment, if you're not better, we'll go back to doctor again. Do you get? But you are the king, you are the king. You are the king of your own word, not me. I don't control your word, you're no more. You're free. You're the king of your own word, which means, look, I want you to be a king and mind yourself too. So on that day, I like that. I want anybody to stress it. I want to come back, but tell them no, you are the king.
The last time I went to the church, I'm going to go down so quick. I'm king of our breaking, but me, they like it because she won't tell me about it.
Sitting in the church on the Sabbath.
No, but in deep part of me,
On another time, when I think of, huh?
Different people like church more like worship because me I don't really like to be active. If I go to anywhere now, they must feel like unique. So that's why everything has been happening like that. I just be somebody to trust my word.
But who can trust your word though? You say you need somebody, pick somebody that you can speak to. Pick somebody. If you can't speak to your girl, you don't need them around. You can't speak to your dad, need one. So I do give him a long one every day, me. You meet different girls into the pastor or accounts or amengu. You're gonna
never let it down people bring the problem.
Ṣe bóun ló ṣe ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ń bẹ̀ yẹn bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn.
Just so much your stress. So yeah, if you don't have no one to talk to, sometimes it might be sometimes it might be someone you know. So it's your good morning, Jacob morning, king in there. So yeah, Oba Nema, was some got to fair me. Got to fair my soul. Oh, you're never gonna make decision, but you're never make decision, yeah. If not, it's someone else that.
Kí ni exposition yẹn mo ṣì ń wá o? Mo rí kan bọ̀ kò tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn ó bí ilé tí wọ́n gbé jáde yẹn.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah. Anyone don't talk about this audio. I'm just. Lady IRS and Ajoke Ade.
It's very obvious now. It's very obvious that, I think this is something we already know, but it's good to refresh our memories. It's very obvious. What he was pointing out to was that the boy was being controlled. And then even though he was being he was codedly saying that, you meet a lot of girls every day. The lady was giving him so much stress. Because even if you go out there, you're not you have stress outside. At home, you should be your little, what do you want to say, coven or your little cave, and you should have some peace of mind. But it seems like he was very unstable being at home. So at the end of the day, at first nobody wanted to, but very dark man was right. And once all the smoke passed away, the real truth as to what happened, that they were covering, that the issue happened inside the house became exposed. Because they couldn't substantiate anything to saying Naira Marley killed him, Naira Marley or Sam Larry. They couldn't substantiate it. And that is why till tomorrow, there's nothing Wunmi's team can say, to the extent that if you say you don't know anything about this boy's death, why did you keep quiet? Why did you lie or not even mention that you had a fight at home? Okay. Why did you go to the extent of when you hear your husband saying he had ear infection, you didn't shut it down? Imagine somebody already dead and they were carrying up such a false rumor. And you never tried to shut it down. But ever since you have been harassed, you knew how to go to Falana. Why didn't you tell Falana to shut down the ear infection crap, or they should sue people who carried that false rumor?
So it was. I have to say, we have to really be grateful to bury that man.
Yes.
If he had come out and really took that, everyone's trying to thank you for that, Haven. If he didn't come out to really expose this thing, we would have still been, chasing cat race. Imagine all of us, all of us that were swearing for Naira Marley and Sam Larry, Onikure, all those kind of things, when they knew nothing. I'm not saying they are innocent totally. Obviously, maybe they, but it's not. To be honest,
but at least they are not present at their home.
Yeah, and it's not even relevant. Because at the end of the day, there's no video to show that 1 month to when this boy died that he was okay. Even though you say he was stressed, the stress was not what actually killed him.
Yes.
It's not what actually killed him because he was making music after he left though. Okay, maybe there was a lawsuit about his money. That's fine, but it's not as if he didn't have any penny to survive.
He left with $75,000.
Okay, and the stupid Wunmi team, but they never mentioned that. They never came out to say. And you can imagine the systemic narrative they carried out. Oh, he doesn't have any money. He doesn't have any house. They were just quickly. It was very strategic. Let's debunk any area people should focus on. He doesn't have finances. There are no he doesn't have any money. Even the house is rented. I mean, I thought to myself, I said, you're so stupid to have come out to say he doesn't have any. Even the house is rented. How much do you know that Trump? How can you know somebody's finances to that extent that you're even saying, oh, the house he had was rented? Somebody that was making music, somebody that was going for gigs, or is it the cover up that your husband didn't pay?
They was making money.
Or is it the cover up that your husband didn't pay him for is it Planet Fest or whatever thing came in the UK? That one didn't pay him. Is that what you're trying to say? It's so funny. And I know that a lot of people were, against this Karimo girl. At first, yes, all of us were. But so at some point I just told myself, the fact that she's spilling out some secret, you look at it from a strategic standpoint and just give yourself, tick a mark there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just tick a mark there. Because to be honest, there's no, I won't say, apart from her family fracas, there's no external pressure that made her open her mouth and start going yada, yada, yada. But it was a good thing. Do you know what I mean? Because we just gave credibility to the lies, the extent of cover-up and the covering of these people. The extent of cover-up. Because you can imagine her saying that, oh, so apparently you knew that there was that fight and you took this girl to Falana. There was that fight. You, it's like it was a game. They planned to come out and put the whole blame on Baba. We've forgiven her. Nobody should put wounds with the girl. That's not what I'm trying to do. But we're just trying to, since we're addressing things from the beginning, that's why I'm just trying to just shed light.
You're right.
So it was a very systemic, strategic move they had. Just turn the whole thing away from the house. And because imagine,
justice to life. Karimo bring out justice to life.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, music. Imagine that at that early stage, they had, let's say, they had come out to point out that there was a fight in the house. Would have had a strong reason to mess the police up now. You guys know, yes? Would have had a strong point to mess them up now.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, let me let somebody else talk.
July. I'm still here. I'm looking for that exposition.
Yes, are you doing a compliment, slide your.
Yeah, I'm here. Good day, everyone.
Good
morning.
Yeah, good morning, everybody on the panel and also in the comment section. So, my observation so far about this case, if we are very observant, the people AY and Mama Mohbad are pointing our attention to are actually the innocent guys. But you will notice if we are at the point of getting, a clue to what really happened or what can give us the real culprits in this, she will come out.
I don't know if you have noticed it. Anybody that she is protecting are the people that are actually involved. That is my own observation. Now, the issue of it was Prime Boy. We can see that Prime Boy didn't go back to the house, even at the time when he wanted to come for his bag. And if she was 100% sure that it was the injury that Prime Boy inflicted on Mohbad, she wouldn't have said, "Don't come for now." If she was actually sure that Mohbad was bleeding profusely in the car on their way home and she was innocent or maybe caring for him, she wouldn't have said she wanted to get down at one junction on the way to the place, on the way to the house. Because how can you say he was hot, he was bleeding, he was in pain, and as a wife, you want to get down from the car and go and lodge in a hotel? It doesn't make sense. So, to me, the mother came out pointing attention to Naira Marley. They want to divert us to people who are innocent in this, to me.
Yes.
And those that they are silent on are actually the ones that were involved in this case. Now, you remember when, if truly the cameras were not working in the house, I don't think she would have come out to say, "Don't listen to what Prime Boy was saying."
Prime Boy saying.
If I know that in my house and I am 100% sure that there is nothing, and if somebody says it is there, why should I shout? I don't have to shout because I'm sure of what is there. But for that statement, the statement she made that day was, "Don't give him relevance." So anything that is pointing attention, they try not to want to talk about it. Don't give him relevance. And the next statement was, "It's going to favor my husband." And the question is, what justice is she looking for if it is not to favor her husband? Because the so-called husband, which is Mohbad, is the one that is the victim here. So if you don't want something to favor him, then what is she looking for? Is she looking for what will favor her? But she's not the victim here. So with that statement alone, it shows that there are CCTV cameras in that house. It shows that everything can be recovered from that CCTV storage, and it shows that once we are able to get hold of that, the problem, everything is solved. So I think if we also follow what Yomi Fabi said, if we can, do some on-the-ground investigation, not this one that will come out and let the world know we are going here, we are going there. Just look at the type of investigation Bukky Jesse did, with that Mama Mohbad, with that interviewer. See, at the time, it was like Bukky Jesse was romancing Mama Mohbad. We looked at it as if, okay, she's now trying to bring her close. Not knowing that, it was, let me see, I wouldn't open up, it was a strategy. So let me go back. If we can, I don't want to spill out too much secretive things concerning that. So if we look at the issue of CCTV will favor my husband, it says a lot. And that is actually what we need, to be sincere. That is with that only, we have this problem solved. If you know the CCTV, if you know that the CCTV would bring out a whole lot of things, why didn't she say, in the inquest that those people came in the night. I don't even know their face. So, but if we check the CCTV, maybe we'll be able to identify some of them. It's true now. Let's assume maybe they covered their face and everything. They came in, they did something, and you cannot identify them. Oga Lokpa, I think we have something that can lead us to the clue, which is the CCTV. We have CCTV footage in our house. But you are here telling us that if we get hold of the CCTV, it will favor your husband. You are not going to say that it is going to favor you are not going to say that it will help you solve this problem and let you be able to go on with your life.
Exactly.
And another thing that I realize is that it is that she's not the kind of person that is feeling any heat. You know, all the dragging and here and there doesn't make sense to her. And why am I saying this? Is because if she's actually innocent and she's clean, if she's a person of integrity, and she knows that her name is being dragged in the mud, and she knows that in future she might want to become anything, is somebody great in life, she would immediately clean her name of this mess. And how will she do that? The way she can do that is to put all her 100% into the justice and be at the forefront, carrying the placard. She should be at the forefront, granting interviews. If she, I don't know if she's a graduate, but no, that notwithstanding, at least Oshika Secondary School, she can still talk. This is what happened to him. But you will see that circumstances that are not favoring Mohbad, like she said, because she doesn't actually want it to favor Mohbad, are the situation where you will see her dancing, showing off that she has won, showing off that she is at the top of the game. So all this is an indicator that she knows a lot, and she doesn't want some things to come out, because when we hit any rock, and we are like, this justice, Bala Shamari justice, that is the moment that she's happy. So what are we saying? Now, if you really want to get hold of your life after 1 year plus, and you want to move on, definitely you should make sure that the corona, hastens the process and everything is sorted. Now, the last corona was suspended. Who should be crying and rolling in the ground that effect Pamini, this is too much for my life. Let this thing come to an end and let's sort this thing and let's bring out the culprit. But the action says otherwise.
Yeah.
And action speaks more than words. Action speaks more than words. Now, the corona is there to look for the actual killer. Talokpa Mohbad, Talokpa. She was only there when she was to be investigated, and you are the closest person to this person that died. The next time so all the other interrogations that went on in the corona after she was interviewed, she was not bothered. Otherwise, who should be marking attendance number 1 at the corona that Anekene said we must figure it out? But you will not show up. The second time or third time she showed up was, I want to bury my husband. Who are you for crying out loud?
She doesn't care.
I want to bury him. The effrontery. I want to bury him. You own him, life and death. The third time she showed up was what? Corona was suspended and jubilating. So if we add up all this, is it not good? Is it not enough a pointer? So to me, if there's anything that we need to do to really, hasten this process, is to see how we can get hold of the DVR or any other area where there is a recording of events in that house. Thank you so much.
Thank you. What's this for Mohbad? Give me that compliment.
Ní ìbálòpọ̀ sọ ni ọlọ́fẹ́ sọ pé lójú mi báyìí ẹ káàárọ̀ nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ ni pé mi ì blame Wùmí rárá àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀ tó wà nílé yẹn mo blame torí tí àwọn àbúrò bá sọ̀rọ̀ pé nǹkan báyìí ló ṣẹ̀gbọ́n wọn àti ẹjọ́ rí wọn ti rí justice àmọ́ àwọn àbúrò wọn sọ̀rọ̀ bí àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ gan tiẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ kí àwọn àbúrò tó wà ń bẹ̀ kó sọ̀rọ̀ mi blame Wùmí rárá àwọn àbúrò Mohbad àwọn ni mo blame Wùmí kò wá justice fún ọkọ ẹ̀ rárá tó bá wá justice fún ọkọ ẹ̀ ni according to nǹkan tí wọ́n máa yẹn sọ tó bá wá justice fún ọkọ ẹ̀ ni kò ní sọ pé kí ni máa favour òun o kó máa favour ọkọ òun o òun ni kó favour kò wá justice àti pé tó bá nìkan tó tí Wùmí mọ̀ nípa ikú ọkọ ẹ̀ yẹn at least òun gbọ́dọ̀ kó máa ké káàkiri pé òun wá justice fọ́kọ òun fẹ́ mọ́kú tó pọkọ òun fẹ́ kí ṣe nínú òun ṣàfẹ́ mọ́kú tó pọkọ òun ò gbà ó kó fara ya òní máa ṣe bó ṣe ń ṣe yìí tẹ́ pé every blessed day Wùmí á máa post ó dẹ̀ wá justice pọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ràgàbú ọmọ títí ẹ̀ ṣé kìíní kìí ṣọmọ ni ṣé mo bá àdìpọ̀ kú yẹn ṣé kìí ṣọmọ ni kò yẹ kí sọ pé mi blame mi àwọn family Mohbad mo blame àwọn àbúrò tó wà nílé yẹn gbà tó ọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn ni mo blame lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọn sọ̀rọ̀ wọn dákẹ́ nítorí kíni nítorí ọ̀wọ́n nítorí ọ̀tún òkú kan títorí owó wọn ná owó tán tó bá ti náwó tán báyìí ó parí ojú wọn á fó títorí property wọn dákẹ́ wọn sọ̀rọ̀ wọn sọkọ wọn sọ ikú tó pa ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn ló lè tọ́jú nǹkan tó wà láyé wọn tí ẹ̀ ro ọjọ́ kan yẹn wọn tí ẹ̀ ro ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó pa wọ́n pọ̀ wọn tí ẹ̀ ro rárá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ wọn dákẹ́ síbẹ̀ so oye kì í sọ pé mi blame Wùmí our family Mohbad mo blame àwọn àbúrò àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n mo blame tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ mi kò ní rí báyìí.
I'm very sorry. Mo ti rí kíni exposition yẹn, ṣé kí n kà á?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ma.
Okay. This is an anonymous group. A man with the name Aloba Oladimeji is a target for elimination.
Ẹ̀sìn àwọn mi ṣé ó gbé date àti time wa káyọ̀ bá lè kọ̀ọ̀dẹ́ka date àti year.
That was 2020. That was 2023. He posted it on the fifth month on the 26th.
May that is May 2023.
Yeah, May 2026 in 2023. Date so officially only this is exposed by Anonymous on the 26/05/2023 regarding Mohbad being targeted for elimination. You know, and so this is how Moshima Screamer send they say a man with the name Aloba Oladimeji is a target for elimination. As mentioned a few days ago, the man Aloba has become a victim of circumstances, having overheard a conversation between two top Nigerian musicians. It is unfortunate that the man Aloba had walked into the room of Fashola at a very wrong time when this phone conversation was going on with David. Orúkọ Davido ni wọ́n sọ yẹn òun ọ́fíìsì nígbà yẹn. So then he now said the young man must now be very mindful of his surroundings, his movements, people he visits, what he eats. He must avoid going for shows. He must avoid going for shows and be careful of the people around him, around his immediate surroundings, including his family. We hope this exposition is not ignored as assassin has been contacted to take out the young man. If this does not work, other means will be deployed. Remember what we said in this previous exposition. The man Aloba must be really careful and leave the country as soon as possible. We shall continue to watch, and you must not forget, we are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Because I saw it myself. But around that time too, anonymous won't really like pay attention to like that, like pay, Omawa for real until talk about Mohbad. Everybody look at our civil like Jesus, Oh, you want that now? Let me screenshot it and send it to you. Yeah.
No, this is deep. And normally they go of recent. To make that old boy disappear like magic. Although she drop me, time about to drop me, around got Mohbad to pay 1 year gone. No drop on me.
No drop on me.
Yeah. Everybody Mushman play, but I got to drop on me. Abani Konda.
Abani Konda, okay. But the screenshot there and see, Mama send there and see.
Shema, Shema, ẹni tó lè gbẹ̀mí ènìyàn, ó lè gbẹ̀mí ènìyàn. Kò sí ohun tí kò lè ṣe.
Wọ́n tọrọ mọ́ mi lẹ́nu, wọ́n jẹ́ kí sọ̀rọ̀ mi tán.
Ok, ẹ bí sọ̀rọ̀.
So you.
Ẹ má bínú o.
Ẹ má bínú ma. Ẹ continue ma. Ẹ má bínú ma. Mọ́mí Pẹ̀lú bínú lọ máa àjọ òfin ilé máa ẹ má bínú máa ìpadà sókè wọn ẹjọ́ má bínú ẹ má bínú ìpadà wọn.
Ẹ má bínú ẹ dákun ẹ má bínú ẹgbẹ́ wọn padà sókè ẹ dákun.
Ẹ dákun máa ẹ má bínú máa.
Sísà yẹn ti lọ. Ẹ má bínú o, because I think why exposition yẹn kó tó di pé everybody wá sókè. It's something I've been looking for a very long time, just for us like to read out to every one of us. So sorry about that.
This is the day. Copyright. Good morning, everybody. If they play and finish, I will put her back. Justice for Mohbad, oh Jesus. Now who pa Mohbad? Who pa Mohbad? Okay, it's like somebody's talking now.
tọkọ sọ́nsìn ni pé tó bá ti rí òun wọn máa jápa ní pé òun dàbí Samilari Falapa.
Irọ́ ni o.
Ẹnì kan tó sọ́nsìn ni ẹ bá tó wá gbọ́
Oh, no vessel. They are still playing it. Okay, hold on.
tó bá ti rí àwọn charity make a man disappear like magic. Leave that someone in a casket. Ẹ wò pé Bájídé switch side lóòótọ́.
Switch side in a casket, right?
Who that old boy ní pé wọ́n tún ti gbà bọ́dé.
Oh.
Was the song for Mohbad or was it before he died or after? Because that's another question.
This is after this is
It's a recent song, yeah? Music.
Yeah, that's Naramali with Zeno, I think. He just released that last month.
1 month ago. Yeah.
2 months ago, yeah.
1 month ago.
Okay.
Wow.
But that's
deep.
deep.
That has,
so is it aimed at Mohbad now? That's what he's saying or what?
What?
Yeah.
So it's aimed at Mohbad now?
Yes, now, yes. It's dissing him. It's like a
dissing him, yeah?
Yeah. No, it is not 2 months ago, 1 month ago. This was 1 month ago.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I don't listen to his songs about the idiot.
On the 26th of September.
Is the song on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
What's the title? I want to know.
Abanikonda. It's Abanikonda.
Abanikonda.
Yeah. Wow. Actually, me ò gbọ́ láti ìgbà tó ti jáde. I didn't listen to it because of
I'm
Mohbad.
not hearing it now. This is my first
Yeah,
time.
mi ò fẹ́ gbọ́ anything tó bá ti contain bọ̀bọ̀ yìí.
Naramali.
Àtìgbà tí mo bá ti lè sọ pé Simolisky snitch o. Tó ti lè sọ pé snitch òun yẹn àtìgbà yẹn kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe tó wù mí mọ́ Ọlọ́run dáríjì. Ó ní and I was then trying to defend.
I knew about it when it came out, but I didn't just listen to it because of Mohbad. That's it. I didn't listen to it. Wow, that's deep. Oh yeah, let's go now. Pivot.
Oh yeah, bad gan. That song is deep. Oh deep gan. Deep.
Oh deep now. Oh deep. Báwo tó bá lóye.
Yes.
But Mona, no vessel. Not because of copyright. We'll go and listen to it in YouTube. Oh, Jesus. Or should we change it? If they finish listening to the video, we can come back.
Okay, it's like they're finished.
Jesus. Lord, Mohbad.
Tẹ́lẹ̀ mo máa ń pè ní Amali ni pé ìgbà tó wà ní ìṣòro yìí èmi gan fọ́.
Wow.
I don't want to believe.
Yes, ma. Ṣé mo sì máa ń sọ kinní kan? Gbogbo lé mo sì máa ń sọ kinní kan. We don't have God Father, but we have God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Ó dẹ̀ ju gbogbo Godfathers ayé lọ. Ọlọ́run máa mú wọn. Ó dùn wá gẹ́gẹ́ bí ènìyàn.
God will catch up with whoever that has hand nínú debt ọmọ yẹn. They won't go scot free.
Ó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn mà. Ó ti ń ṣe wọn àkànmọ́ ni. Àwọn kan ti ń go through so many things.
Yeah, money.
Ṣé àwọn anti-justice tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ọ̀pọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ tí gbogbo ẹ̀ máa lọ wọ́nrán. Gbogbo Facebook tí mo ní náà report ṣá wọ́n ti gbogbo ẹ̀ náà non disable.
Wow.
Ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad. Ọlọ́run á bú wọn.
Àdúrà was like àpálábá àwọn aláàpá mi ò tẹ̀ lílì mọ́ mi torí mi fẹ́ gbọ́.
Ara ọkọ mi mo mọ bí mo.
Hey.
But Sherry, my own submission is this. Sherry pé ìlú wa ni ò dáa.
Yes.
Because the government is not good. Sherry pé bàbá yẹn make it the right move ní first day yẹn. Toro pé òun nìkan against everybody. Ó lè gbé ọmọ yẹn ẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ sí police station. Ibi tó ẹ̀kọ́ ti swing into action ní àwọn ọlọ́pàá. Ẹ wá ní kó máa gbé dead body lọ mi ò gbọ́ rí in my life.
My brother, just underline that statement you just that submission tẹ̀sẹ̀ make just now pé òun nìkan láàárín gbogbo wọn yẹn wọ́n lè pa síbẹ̀. That was nǹkan tí mo ti sọ látọ̀dọ̀. Wọ́n lè pa síbẹ̀. Ó make move way for the police officer to arrest all of them.
Yeah,
before the police station at the end of the day they didn't do nothing.
Yes, ma. Ẹ̀yin ẹgbọ́n ìgbà tí ìyá Mohbad sọ pé ó ní abẹ́ ẹ̀mọ àwọn tó wà ń di ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni. Àwọn alágbára mà ló wà ń di ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni.
And that was what about Prime Boy tí wọ́n wá tó wá kìbọnú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí when you say ṣé wọn mọ̀ káwọn alágbára ló wà ń jẹ ṣé kí wọ́n pa òun pẹ̀lú ọmọ òun ni. You know, that means ìyẹn ti exonerate the Prime Boy already.
Ẹgbẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ti ṣe dìní fún wa ní gbogbo wa, àwọn ọlọ́pàá ló fún wa láṣẹ náà.
Yes, because right from that moment, ìdájí Mohbad gbé òkú yẹn lọ sí police station. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn ṣì wà nulẹ̀ yẹn, wọ́n ì máa bá gbogbo ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ṣé gbọ́ kí ni tí wọ́n ní adájú fàṣí ṣe gbọ́ túbọ̀ kan tí yẹn ṣe ra tó ṣe tó yẹn?
Àgbọ̀
abẹ́ẹ̀ ti gbọ́.
Àgbọ̀.
Ẹ̀wọ̀n tí yẹn kò lágbára. Dáṣọ ìgbógbó wọn wà lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n wọn ti lọ ṣọ́ọ̀tì corona inquest náà. Mo yìí sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lánàá nígbà pé corona inquest ṣọ́ọ̀dà yìí ó ní mínì. Sọ ìgbógbó wọn ti rí owó tó ti rí yẹn ni wọ́n fẹ́ kọ́ bá rọ̀. Dáṣọ àti fẹ́ take over case yẹn. Ìyẹn ìwé eléyìí o.
Àdí láti dọ́dọ̀ ti bí mi ò tí ì ní
ilé ìdájọ́ owó yẹn lórí ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ò dẹ̀ sọ fáwọn parents ẹ̀.
I'm telling you, ìlú tabára wa ló kọ́ sí mẹ́sì.
Wọ́n ti rí pé kò náà ìgbésẹ̀ ó ti fẹ́ máa mú àwọn òótọ́ kan jáde lọ́sí ṣọ́ọ̀tẹ̀ lọ́sí straight down.
Yes.
Tó tó máa bá lọ bó ṣe ń bá lọ yẹn àwọn ọkọ̀ máa jáde tó máa lágbára tó yẹ pé àwọn èèyàn ní bọ́m̀bẹ̀.
Àwa wà ní corona tẹ bá wo bọ́yẹ pathologist yẹn tẹ bá wo bọ́yẹ bí SAN bọ́yẹ fèsì pathologist yẹn lọ́dọ̀ yẹn.
Wọ́n ní májísì ṣe lọ́sọ pé kó slow down bẹ̀ téèyàn kú kó slow down kẹ̀.
Kò lè dìbẹ́ ó sọ nǹkan tí SAN sọ nìyẹn only life is involved
Kó wá slow down.
Ó ní ó dàbí pé ó ní bóun ṣe ń wo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí gan ó ló dàbí pé adájọ́ kan ń sọ̀pọ́tì kìíní.
Wàhálà wà wọ́n ti gbà ṣé rí ìfọ́fẹ́ ṣe
kí wọ́n fẹ́ wàhálà wà lẹ́yìn ikú Mohbad.
Wọ́n fẹ́ dìlé
níjẹ́ lẹ́yìn ikú Abíọ́lá mọ́ lẹ́yìn ikú Mohbad ní.
Ikú Abíọ́lá ò tẹ̀ kò lè tó báyìí. Ikú Abíọ́lá ò lè tó báyìí.
Ọlọ́run
ọba kò lè tó báyìí rárá. Ọlọ́run.
Àmọ́ pé àwọn ibi tí kò ẹ̀ ti wá sọ̀rọ̀ everybody gbà fọlọ́ pé àgbà yẹn àyíbọn àwọn oníbọn ló padì ara a lè sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn tabọ́. Eléyìí. So wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe kínní yẹn nígbà tó ti pé kòrónà ẹ̀fẹ́ máa gbá òótọ́ kan jáde wọ́n rò pé ẹ jẹ́ ká tún da ogun ẹ̀rú jáde àwọn ajá iná wa lọ kọ́.
There is still evidence. So this person wizard tó sọ pé kò sí evidence wọ́n clean nothing. There is a chemical tó sì lè dà sínú ilé yẹn tó máa fi detect gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ńbẹ̀ nípa àwọn ẹ̀jẹ̀ àti kíní wọn.
Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ro bẹ́ẹ̀.
Of course, ó wà náà. Ẹ lọ find out tó wà.
Ṣé wọ́n lè náwó yẹn ní sẹ́lẹ̀ já Nàìjíríà gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀tì òde láti náwó yẹn?
Wọ́n kàn fi omi àti aṣọ wọn fi clean yẹn ni. Ó ìwà ń bẹ̀, sáǹpù yẹn ìwà ń bẹ̀. Tó bá padà lọ pẹ̀lú kẹ́míkà tó yẹ kó ń lò, wọ́n mọ kẹ́míkà tó yẹ kó ń lò, tó máa dà síbẹ̀ wọ́n máa rí gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn.
Àwọn kẹ́míkà yẹn kó lè máa jọ $100. Ìgbà mi kò ń ṣòwò. Ṣé ìwé kọ́ ló pọ̀ ọ̀bẹ̀ kan Nigeria police mọ̀ ọ̀dọ́ pàmò báyìí lọ́jọ́ ìlú?
The forensic refused to come in, yes. Ó ga Ọlọ́run.
But imagine for the Imole to drop this kind of song, I don't know.
But ọ̀rọ̀ Naira Marley yóò tẹ̀ wáyé mi ṣá.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé orin ló kọ orin tó bá dẹ̀ tí ọba dẹ̀ kọ ni ó ṣòro lò fún anything àkàwọn máa guess náà ni torí gbogbo kí ni yìí distraction ni gbogbo ẹ̀ kò tó wá wà kó tí mo kàn rí pẹ̀lú ọmọ yẹn ni pé kò sí lára the only thing we need against you ṣe kéde kó jáde pé ìwọ ló rán mi o.
Olùkọ́ wọn fi gẹ́ẹ̀dì sẹ́sẹ̀ ọ́ tó bá fọ́ pẹ̀lú street ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ tó bá fọ́ pẹ̀lú street.
Àdìgbò gbogbo yẹn àwa lọ ń dákọ̀ ń pọ̀ náà ní iye náà nílò. Tàbí wọn máa lò wọ́n nílò àwọn nǹkan tó lè fi ẹgbẹ́ láti gbọ́ lò.
Tí o bá ti ń ṣe nǹkan tí wọ́n máa ní pé wọ́n nílò òjì nílò wọn. Kí wọ́n discuss ẹ̀ lórí pé wọ́n ní pé wọ́n ní ìlú.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé they need
life into some other things.
There must be a witness. The fact that you're calling
Colonizing, but I'm going
hold on, no. Sorry, pivot. Ní after tí gbogbo èèyàn kan pariwo ń bì báyìí. Ní after tí kíní yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ tí wọ́n tí Mohbad ti wá kú. Anonymous tí wá padà wá, máa gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ. Ó ní it's clearly playing out. Listen carefully. Adembe, we did not make this exposition before the death of Aloba. It would have been in a total different situation, but we exposed it, called names, and gave warnings. Unfortunately, as usual, we got ignored. Shoba? Because mo rí kiri yẹn gbà yẹn tó gbé jáde yìí pé wọ́n fẹ́ pa èèyàn kan. Mi go gbàgbọ́ mi ní parọ́ kọ́lọ́n dáríjì mi ò gbàgbọ́ kọ́sí mi ò kúrò ní péjì ẹ̀. Bọ̀rọ̀ mention orúkọ Davido ló gbé síbẹ̀ òun ni mo kà yẹn mo ti sẹ̀dẹ̀ sí ẹ tó bá fẹ́ fi ṣe background kìíní ẹ̀.
Tẹ bá wò dáadáa ọwọ́ Davido mọ̀ lórí kìíní ẹ̀ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ò mọ̀. Ṣé wá rí connection kan tó ti rẹ̀ ikọ́ tó ti àwọn fèmí lẹ́rù gbé according to Tẹ́ni báwo ni wọ́n ti máa ṣe wedding ní Tuesday tọmọ yẹn náà fẹ́ kújọ Tuesday nǹkan tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí Tuesday ló ṣe wedding ọmọ náà fẹ́ kújọ Tuesday according to the report wọ́n fún wa. ẹni pé nǹkan kan kọra wọn bẹ̀yẹn ṣá kí ló tó ṣẹ́kù náà ló kówó lẹ̀ why ṣé sílẹ̀ táwọn lè sanwó tó máa fi sin Mohbad ni.
ìbùdó tó bá tẹ̀ kówó lẹ̀ wáyé tó fi sọ pé kó fi owó yẹn gbé lọ sí mọ́túárì kó lè fi find out kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ máa gbọ́,
he has no right to give them money. Báwo ṣe fi jẹ́ family member ni? Zlatan ni ó wà ní good position láti sanwó bẹ̀yẹn àbí the other guy tí ló kọ́ ẹ̀ tó wà ní Canada yẹn. He doesn't, he's not close to the family now. Oh, ṣàlẹ̀ náà. Kí ló tiẹ̀ láti máa fọ́?
Dàrósà sọ ní corona ó ní immediately ti dáàdi rí pé wọ́n sẹ́ndì 2 million ó ló jíjà wọn olórí wọn wú bóyá ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe gírígírí lọ́dọ̀ sí Mohbad.
It's so nonsense. Kí ló expect kó ṣe? Ní situation tí o expect ara ẹ̀ sí that moment. Kí ló expect kó ṣe?
Àbí o bàbá jíjà ni bàbá òde gbowó yẹn sákàùntì tiẹ̀. Bàbá jíjà owó ni bàbá òde sákàùntì tọ̀dọ̀.
Then after yẹn wọ́n ní owó kan tún wọlé 4 million kan tún wọlé sí the same account tó gba 2 million another 5 million kan tún wọlé gbogbo tó ká owó tó wọlé sákàùntì tó gba 2 million yẹn is 11 million. Bàbá dẹ̀ sọ pé òun ló sọ yẹn sí Dàrósà. So that means pé Dàrósà ló wọ́n create account yẹn.
Ó ní náà. Oh no more. Ṣé mo lọ jáwọ́ náà lọ jáwọ́ tuntun náà?
Wọ́n lé yọ̀ nínú báńkì ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún àwọn.
Àbọ̀ yá ìwé ìjàmbá wà bọ́ ìjàmbá yẹn ṣiṣẹ́ báńkì náà. Ibi ìjàmbá ṣiṣẹ́ báńkì. Ẹ̀dá ìpínlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà fún ọdún pọ̀sibù tẹ́ bá ti fún wọn lówó wọn máa ṣẹ́ ní tèfún yín. Wọ́n ṣe àwọn anonymous account yẹn tó yẹ pé ẹ̀ ní mọ wọ́n lọ ṣe account kan lórúkọ àbá Mohbad gan náà. Wọ́n lọ ṣe account lórúkọ àbẹ́ yẹn.
Àkáǹtì yẹn lọ bí ń gbowó yẹn jáde àkáǹtì yẹn.
Èmi ṣáà mọ̀ pé kò ṣẹjọ́ ogun ọ̀ṣá tó bá gbé ìjọba ti ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kán ṣe ní gbogbo oṣù tó ṣe yẹn gbogbo ọlọ́tún máa gbá sí kiri but gbàyẹ́kọ̀ ìjọba gan ọwọ́ gan ò mọ̀ ń bẹ̀ tó kí la wá ń sọ. So ìjọba lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe tó bá lè fi tó ṣe ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn
ó yẹ ká tọwọ́ ilé bọ̀ ni but ìrántí Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ló ń tọwọ́ ilé bọ̀ Ọlọ́run
náà ok ṣé Mr. Awodigbego nìyẹn.
Ẹjọ́ wọ́n pa Abíọ́lá tó jẹ́ Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò fún yẹn.
Ẹ má dáa.
Ọmọ olóòwò ni wọ́n kí ló tó ìtọ́wọ́ lé.
Ọwọ́ ilé tẹ máa ń sọ yẹn tó bá kàn ṣe kò ní àní rí òkúdúró ọ̀dọ̀ náà.
Kò ní talk to reality yes. Àwọn tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo ẹmọ rítú àtọ́tí láti ṣe lọ́jọ́ ẹ̀ nígbà tọmọ ẹ̀ kú káwọn òbí
àwọn èèyàn tó ní pé kí bàbá yìí
ẹ máa kọ́ bá tọwọ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹ tó pa náà máa kú ni.
Mr. Shino tí bàbá Mohbad tó yẹ wà yẹn dájú pé kò yẹ pé ó dúró ti Ọlọ́run nǹkan tó bí lùú yẹn gbogbo wa àlè dìde ṣé mo yẹ babaláwo ṣé mo yẹ pásítọ̀ ṣé mo yẹ wòlíì tó ń dìde fún bàbá Mohbad ni ìyẹ̀kọ́ wọn ní pé nígbàdúrà bàbá yìí.
Àbí òde amóye nǹkan táwọn èèyàn míì ti ṣe lẹ́yìn nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Mohbad gangan fúnra ìjọ ní babaláwo.
Kẹ́ni bòtí wọ́n máa sọ pé àdìpọ̀ ní pé kí wọ́n tọ́lé wọlé ìbọ̀ pé kí ní tọ̀kì nìkan.
Bíbọ̀tò.
Bó ṣe tọ́
àwọn tá a dìde fún lásán gan ti tọ́tọ̀.
Bíbọ̀tò.
àwọn tá a dìde fún lásán gan gbogbo òrìfà gbogbo àjọ báyìí náà.
Pivot, ó sẹ́ẹ̀kì sí iye dáadáa kó fi lè jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn orí ka dáadáa.
No, ìwé tí méjì ẹ ṣe rí nìyẹn.
Ó bó ṣe rí nìyẹn, ok. Ó lè lọ sórí anonymous group yẹn. Ó type date yẹn, wàá rí pé ó máa jáde.
Àwọn ará wọn náà máa ń gbé ogun ẹ̀ jáde.
Ìbáwọn náà lọ jáde anonymous náà ṣùgbọ́n nìkan ní wọn náà ló bá wà ní ìjáde ẹ̀.
Ìbẹ́yàn náà ló wà
nìkan ló wà ní ìjáde gist lover. Àwọn ará wọ́n ìtẹ́lẹ̀ gbogbo ilé ìtajà ìka ìkílẹ̀ tí ò ti jáde ti pẹ́kọ́ bọ̀ ẹ̀ tó ṣaláìsí.
Ó ti jáde ti pẹ́ that's what we are saying farabalẹ̀ sí o. Ẹni sùúrù farabalẹ̀ sí o. Ó ti jáde way before kí Mohbad tó kú. Mohbad yẹn fún ẹ̀
dárúkọ yes ma kò dárúkọ kò rìfáàsì.
Orúkọ ẹ wà ń bẹ̀. Àti máa ń farabalẹ̀ ṣá. Orúkọ ẹ wà ṣe fẹ́ mi fún àmì rí kí Mohbad tó kú.
Èmi gan ti kà á ti pẹ́ mọ́ alọ́ba wà bẹ́ẹ̀ mo mọ̀.
Ọkọ̀ ó ní ní orúkọ ẹ̀ sí ní Ọládiméjì alọ́ba ó ṣe títí nìyẹn. Ó dẹ̀ ti post ẹ̀ ní on the 26 oṣù karùn-ún 2023 ló ti post ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ kú ní September. Rí gáàpù yẹn ni.
Bọ́yẹ̀ sùn ikú tí Mohbad kú, ikú ilé ló kú, inú ilé ló ti fọwọ́ òun ní Mohbad kú.
Ìwà kan náà láìsí ṣé gbogbo náà sọ ọ́ dùgbò ṣé gbogbo náà máa ń kọ́ tiẹ̀. Ẹjọ́ náà ọ̀rọ̀ sí analyze ẹni tí ẹjọ́ náà wà bẹ̀ yìí ẹjọ́ náà ẹjọ́ màmá ìjọ dúró màmá ìjọ dúró. ẹjọ́ tó bá ti analyze anything tó bá mọ̀ pé kò tẹ́yìn lọ́rùn kò pé kí wọ́n máa sọ fún wa ní pé ẹ̀wọ̀n lè rìn ní court ní pé kí ní kàkà stop nù èyí ká ṣe kọ́tà ń ṣe tẹ́yìn ò bá gbádùn yẹn ẹlòmíì gbádùn yẹn abeg ẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ ọmọ mi fún mi.
Exposition yẹn ti bọ́ta for very long time before kò tó kú Mohbad gan máa fojú ara ẹ̀ rí because there was a big trafficking nídìí ẹ̀ nígbà yẹn you know tá a bá fẹ́ sọ yí pé bí anonymous ara wọn ni àwọn nǹkan míì wà tó ń ṣe that has to do with àwọn government wa àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ káàkiri all over the world not just Nigeria you know ẹni tó bá lọ síbẹ̀ kó lọ wo àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣe kó máa note ẹ̀. You know, ẹni tó ń ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn no ìgbà tí kíni ọ̀rọ̀ Buhari gbogbo everything ló ń gbé jáde náà tá à ń rí bẹ́ẹ̀ but it's just that èèyàn kan believe àwọn nǹkan kan tí àwọn kan wá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lóríṣiríṣi look at how wọ́n ṣe sọ pé ọmọ kan obìnrin kan fẹ́ kidnap ẹ̀ ipe kó ṣọ́ra láàárọ̀ di so pọ́sì wọ́n dárúkọ ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ lady yẹn padà fara ẹ̀wọ̀n tó wá dúpẹ́ ń bẹ̀.
ṣé kò ṣe
wọ́n ní anonymous yẹn tó ti post ní a very dark man. Yes, ma ṣe kà ń bẹ̀.
Ó pọ̀ sí gan nípa Burna Boy lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí. Ipe ọmọ bọ̀bọ̀ yìí tó kíná ti ń porúkọ ẹ̀ bọ̀bọ̀ comedian yẹn. Ó lọ arrest ẹ̀, ó ní ṣó fẹ́ kó wọn expose gbogbo àwọn tó ti lọ́wọ́ nínú ikú ẹ̀. Ó lóun fún ní ṣé 48 hours ló lóun fún bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kó lọ release bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. Ó dẹ̀ release ẹ̀. Àwọn nǹkan tá a ti máa ń pay attention sí láwùjọ wa nìyẹn tí nǹkan á dẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ á ṣẹ̀ wá ṣẹlẹ̀ á máa wò wípé kíní you know ọmọ sọ wípé I'm very sure yìí tó ń fúnra ẹ̀ Mohbad máa rí nígbà yẹn ọmọ yẹn mọ̀ fúnra ẹ̀ bòrò kò fẹ́ wọ́nà láti já mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ ni bọ̀ kò wá ọ̀nà yẹn ò ṣe kíní mọ́.
Yes ma ó wọ́nà ó lọ lo kú lẹ́kùn ni ó wá ọ̀nà títí ìkúlé eléyìí ọwọ́ Wùmí ló ti wá Ọlọ́run dáríjì.
Ṣèbó sọ sínú bẹ̀ ó ní wọ́n fẹ́ pa ó ní kó ṣọ́ra fún fámìlì ọ̀rẹ́ àti surroundings ẹ̀ gbogbo tó bá ti ń lọ kó má dẹ̀ lọ ṣó ó sọ sínú kinní tí the music people ti gbé sókè yìí.
Ó ní kó dẹ̀ má jẹ nǹkan tó bá ó ní kó má jẹun from the ó ní kó watch nǹkan tó máa jẹ from the family.
In fact ó ga.
Ká ló ń bá ẹ ní Ọlọ́run wóye lọ ẹ tó má padà wá Nàìjíríà.
Ìgbọràn sàn ju ẹbọ rúrú ń gbà míì. Ìgbọràn kékeré báyìí ó lè kóyàn yọ nínú wàhálà nǹkan kékeré báyìí ó lè kóyàn yọ nínú wàhálà.
Bọ̀ yẹ́sì nǹkan tẹ́mi kàn mọ̀ ni pé ká ní pé dáàdì ẹ̀ jẹ́ social media person ni bóyá àwọn kankan wà tá a máa gáìdì ọmọ ẹ̀ fún irú nǹkan tó jáde yẹn kò sọ lójú parent ẹ̀ ni ká ló sọ orú ẹ̀ lójú bàbá ẹ̀ ni mo mọ̀ pé bàbá ẹ̀ wá ìgbésẹ̀ kan gbé.
ṣé ṣe weekend tó ṣe yẹn tẹ́ ẹ náà bá pé weekend yẹn ó dọ́gbọ́n dé ká mọ̀ pé nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ sóhun.
Ṣé bó lọ́la ń sọ wípé òun fúnra ẹ ti mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú gbogbo orin tó ti kọ sílẹ̀.
Ó ti wà prepared yes òun kan ti prepare mind ẹ̀ pé ó lè já sí kú anytime so ó dà pé ó ti prepare.
Ó ṣe weekend yẹn.
Ó mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó ga o.
Marita be like Maria. Àgùntọ́nù Joseph a máa bì Jésù. Marita be like Maria. A máa ṣe bó ṣe wù wá kò ní ṣe ṣu. You no be like ṣá. Abadi pass ṣá. You no be like. Ṣẹ́mọ̀, òun náà sọ ó mọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ọmọdé dẹ̀ tún ní God. Adítẹ́bá owó yẹn ń ṣe ní court ma. If you see this lady, the way tó yẹn ń ṣe, ẹ máa béèrè pé who are you kí ló gbójú lé. Gbọ́ ó kéré lójú bí ìyá ọkọ ẹ ṣe sọ. Ó kéré lójú ni o.
Àgbà ni nínú.
Ó kéré tẹ́bá owó yẹn ṣe mi ì tí ì rí ẹni tó ní confidence aláwọ̀ obìnrin tá a péjọ wọ́n dẹ̀ tó ń bá sọ pé ìwọ ló pa Mohbad ẹ̀ oní tó bá pa kí náà fẹ́ sí.
Wow.
Yes bóyá sọ ni oní tó bá pa kí náà fẹ́ sí. Oníṣọ́ fẹ́ dájọ́ ju Nàìjíríà yìí lọ ni.
Wow.
Ìyàwó ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ẹ wò mí nìyẹn.
Ìyàwó ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn sí the court náà mo wà ń bẹ̀ kí ṣe pé sọ lẹ́yìn mi etí mi mo fi bọ̀.
Wow.
Ìgbà tó máa yé wa sí pé ká lọ ra pure water ice block wèrè ti jáda ó ti jáda lò bọ̀ lédì kan tó pilẹ̀ àfojú yẹn ọmọ àbótí yẹn gbé fídíò tó fẹ́ máa cover wa wọ́n náà máa fọ́ fóònù ọwọ́ ẹ̀ tó yí tòmátò ló máa fọ́ fóònù ọwọ́ ẹ̀ gbogbo.
So kò sẹ́ni kankan tó ní kankan lápò ń dán yẹn tó lè fi kọ́kàn gbé fún ṣá.
mo lè yẹn rú mọ́lẹ̀ ẹni ṣé yẹn mo ní káká tó lọ́jú bóyá ká lẹ̀ lómi gan mo ní ó ti ọmọ ti lọ.
àbí kẹ́ fún ní nǹkan kan lọ nígbà yà kó lulẹ̀.
bóyá kẹ wá sí next corona court tó bá tó ń bọ̀
àdúgbò mi bíbá yìí ni wọ́n ti rọ́ bíi 15 sí nígbà yà.
ìjọba ọmọ Ìkòròdú náà gbogbo wọn wà bẹ́ẹ̀ láwọn náà ń pariwo kò sí nǹkan kan kò sẹ́ni tó lè súnmọ́.
èèyàn kọ́ kíkọ́ sí wípé kí òun yẹn again.
Says you wanna feel me. Says you wanna fuck me with a Jimmy.
Don't be offended. I just because of a copyright. It's like they are still playing the music.
Leave that up, babe. Ọmọ tó ti switch sides, ọmọ tó ti gbà wọlé.
Please hold on. Please power tap as you are here. Thank you, everybody. Help us to power tap, please. Let me check whether they have finished it.
Àbí kò ṣàlàyé again ẹ̀fẹ́.
No, níbi tó ti sọ pé ó wà ní casket kìíní kan yẹn kí ni nǹkan tó ń tó àti sọ.
Leave that up boy. Ọmọ tó ti gbà bọ̀dé yẹn fi sínú pósí. Pàdánù. Up ní bí a lọ ti snitch bí a jọ wà tẹ́lẹ̀. Ìwà lọ switch side lọ snitch. Ó ti rí up nìyẹn.
Ó switch side.
Why is it now? So why do they don't act as innocent person? Why is he not acting as an innocent person? Because
what you know, most people can listen to lyrics that I won't come vibe ni. That's the problem. But right now we are listening because of Nkoto Shele.
Everyone is listening exactly. Exactly.
We saw a play kan tó ti kọ́kọ́ ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ bóyá 2 or 3 years ago. Ó ní kan tó ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ tó dúpọ̀ máa set it up láwọn girls.
Orí TC Black náà ṣe.
Dájú ẹ ò lè bẹ̀ yà mú TC Black náà.
Orí TC Black yẹn náà.
Orí
yẹn náà lọ́wọ́.
I need to move to another place. I love their analysis of it. They are using the music to disturb us. Later they'll bring down my page for it. Oh Jesus. I really relaxed today. Let me just check other people who is live. Okay. We'll be back again. Let's just move to another place.
Ní ṣìwálò, ìwà burúkú ò ní bọ́ sọ́kàn wa. gbogbo àwọn tó dẹ̀ ti ṣe náà well bó ṣe choose life wọn nìyẹn so àwa tó kù táì tí gbọ́ táì tí ṣe kínní it's very tempting when people come to you and tell you this and tell you that you need to make sure that you stand strong nígbà tá a bá gba justice tán gbogbo ìkólọ anybody tí ó ti lọ nínú justice for Mohbad Ọlọ́run máa dá padà nílọ́po ìlọ́po nítorí pé gbogbo àwọn tí wọn ní kó lọ gan Ọlọ́run á tún fi ìbùkún á tún fi kún ìbùkún wọn á fi ọlá á fi kún ọlá wọn á fi gbogbo nǹkan dáadáa á fi ṣe fún wọn nítorí pé Mohbad is not just an ordinary person. That boy is a spirit. He himself is a prophet. Because Bonikalugu ṣe wọnú justice yìí kò yá wọn ẹlòmíì gan Bonikalugu kò bára wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹlòmíì wọnú ẹ̀ ní ti ẹ̀mí ẹlòmíì wọnú ẹ̀ ní ti ara ẹlòmíì wọnú ẹ̀ ní ti ìgbàgbọ́ pé òun kò fẹ́ jà fún justice ni. So it's all different and I strongly believe anything you are doing to jeopardize or to affect this justice for Mohbad or to delay it or to twist it wàláì tàláì small be lie ní lọ pé Ọlọ́run máa tú àṣírí yín why we fight for that justice. So it would be nice to dẹ́kun ìwà àbàjẹ́ pé à ń bá wọn papò pọ̀ pé justice yà máa dàrú à ń bá wọn twist ẹ̀ àwọn tó ti wọnú ṣọ̀nà tó ti wà ń bẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ dúró pé àwọn wà ń bẹ̀. Well, good luck to you when you start facing the consequences. Ale máa mọ̀. But Ọlọ́run máa bẹ tú àṣírí yín náà a máa mọ̀. Ọlọ́run máa dẹ̀ tú àṣírí yín nítorí kò sí nǹkan tó bò. Ó lè bò sáwọ́ ẹ̀dá. But fún Ọlọ́run kò lè bò fún. Tí ó bá dẹ̀ ní bò ẹ̀ láṣìírí, ó máa tú ẹ̀ láṣìírí láti fi kọ́ àwọn yòókù tó fẹ́ ṣe irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lọ́gbọ́n ni. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́, àwa tá bá ti ṣe mistake one way or the other nínú justice for Mohbad. Please retrace yourself. Go back to your mindset and check yourself. Téèyàn kan mẹ́ta mẹ́rin bá ti sọ pé kíní kù díẹ̀ káàtó ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó. No matter how egocentric you want to be or strong-minded you want to be, you can never know it all. You can never know it all. You have to just try and see, okay, tí a bá fi ọgbọ́n lọ́gbọ́n ṣọgbọ́n kò ní jẹ́ ká pàgbàlagbà ní wèrè. Once you do that, you can. Is a great man to make mistake and come out and say, guys, I am sorry, I've made mistake. Please forgive me. I will not go back to that again. Cause see, agba okobon, kò lè sẹ́ni tí ó lè ṣe mistake láyé yìí. So if you think that you are perfect to your own room ni. You understand? And tí ó bá mingle, tí ó bá associate ara ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn. Perfect like you know, nobody is perfect. We all make mistakes regardless of how emotional we want to get. Mistake wale ma on see edala me right now, but eventually come for now. So free human being we are not perfect. So taba ṣe mistake taba dẹ̀ ti understand mistake wa ẹ má yẹ ká padà sí díẹ̀ mọ́ nǹkan tó máa ń fà yeah you need to go and get ready.
Me?
Yeah.
Ready. Are you ready?
I'm coming. I'm talking. So at the end of the day, you know, I just believe that we should all stand together. Tabari lara wa ẹjọ́ tẹ́bárí làgàtà ń sìn tó ń sọ pé Bankole and Smith o ẹjọ́ ẹbùmíso kò ń ṣojú lásán o ẹjọ́ ẹbùmíso kẹfà mi padà. You know, because we do not need any public lawyer to come and take front or come and take charge. Baba Mohbad said, I have my legal team. If you have any information to as work by Mohbad, if you have any questions, you want to cross-examine all these people, please, let us go to our legal team and correct ourselves. Emini lagbaja Brekete Gaza Kingdom Barrister Brekete. I have so many questions. I know so many things. I will go to Sanshitu, I will go to Barrister Odumosu, I will be under the umbrella and we work together and get this justice. If that is exactly what you want, that we want justice, that there's no single ulterior motive or motives in your actions, then there's no problem in you working together with the legal team of Baba Aloba's family, Aloba's people, that this is what they want. The man came out and explained to us that, look, guys, I am welcome to any lawyer that want to support this justice for Mohbad. Let everybody come together. But you have to go through my legal teams. And he made mention of his legal teams, Sanshitu, Barrister Odumosu. Go and meet them. Son, I know I senior you in position, or I know I'm your senior learned fellow, but this case has been given to you. Give him the honor, give him the respect, work alongside with him. Put all your, I'm senior, I'm Shekinikon, I've been in the game over how many years. Put it aside. Work with the actual legal team. Les sọ fún mi bí ṣe fẹ́ ṣe òkú mi. Ìyá mi tó ṣaláìsí nísìn. Tóyìn pépéré ń pè àbí ìṣọ̀ká wá sọ pé làkàtà Abuja la máa sìn yá ẹ̀ sí o. Ààrẹ sí Amẹ́ríkà. Kí ló kàn yàrá ìyá ẹ̀ pọ̀? You know, òkú ìyá mi ni, ẹ lè pa màálù o, ẹṣin ẹ máa pa ń bẹ̀ o. Ṣé ìwọ ló fẹ́ gbẹ? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? You know, all these things is just a simple arithmetic. Like, you cannot force anything on anybody. Anybody on kéré ní ìdí nǹkan ẹ̀. Mo wà nínú ilé mi sìn, wà ní làkàtà òde lo plasma TV, sọ́yìn ló máa lò, àbí ìgbàanú ẹlẹ́yìn ló máa lò. You can't tell me that. It's my house. I can do whatever I want in my house. In your house, you can do whatever you want in your house too. And this is a simple thing. So to repay a simple thing. You have to force these people on this thing. You have to, then there's an ulterior motives underneath. Nǹkan wà lábẹ́ tẹ́ jẹ́ àrí tí àwa ẹ̀yin dẹ̀dẹ̀ ní rí tó lè lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ jà. Àwa tá a jalè à ń rí pé kò normal nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe. And it's still the same thing that when you're doing something and you are weighing people that are on this side, on that side, thinking about things in a different way. Wàá wò pé àbí nǹkan tí mò ń rò àbí kò dání. Is this thing I'm thinking about? Is it what's happening? Give it a second thought. Do not block your mind in one direction. You have to weigh things both ways. Okay, I said something today. People were complaining about it. Kinigon. Okay, what did I say wrong there? Even ask people. Do I pay genuinely any personal interest or something that has to do with embezzlement or stealing? Then ask one or two questions. It make sense. Tell mommy baku, tomo otani baku. Yes, it's not only Baba Mohbad that will come to public and seek for help, and seek for advice, and seek for justice. No, but spirit in Mohbad in Konlason overshadow even Baba Tobi. Mohbad ni, and like I keep saying, nígbà tí àsìkò Ọlọ́run bá tó láti fún wa ní justice yìí, wẹ́rẹ́ ló máa múlẹ̀. How dare ever get justice for Mohbad yìí tí ó bá ṣe wípé ó go through gbogbo process tó láti go through with all these things happening in justice for Mohbad right now. You get it? Because ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run ẹ̀dẹ́ ni, àkọsílẹ̀ kedere kò ní tàsé láyé tá wà yìí. So tọ́lọ́run bá ní pé 2029 la máa rí justice, wàláhì tàláhì kò sí nǹkan tèmi àti yín lè ṣe àkọ́mọ́ máa pariwo, máa send gift, máa send gbogbo ẹni lè rí. But Ọlọ́run lọ́jọ́ ìní, ọba tó ní òkè tó nílẹ̀, ọba tó dá ayé àtòhun tó ń bẹ nínú ẹ̀, jọ̀ọ́ má jẹ́ kó pẹ́. Ìrètí pípẹ́ ń gbà míì ó máa ń dá rẹ̀ bọ́kàn ni. Ọlọ́run jọ̀ọ́ jẹ́ ká tètè rí gbogbo àwọn ojú àṣebí yìí. gbogbo àwọn tó ní ọwọ́ nínú àwọn ikú tó pa Mohbad Ọlọ́run jọ̀ọ́ wọlá pé gbogbo wa gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí a fẹ́ kó máa lọ báyìí títí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ó ti sọ iṣẹ́ wọn nù ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ó ń go through a lot of things tí wọ́n tiẹ̀ lè wá sílé ayé wa bẹ́ẹ̀ nìkankan sọ lórí life. A lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people have lost their mind. A lot of things is happening. Ọlọ́run jọ̀ọ́ wọlá pé gbogbo wa yìí ní gbogbo àwọn tó fẹ́ òótọ́ ó dẹ̀ jọ̀ọ́ síjú àánú ẹ̀ wò wá wọlá wa fún fámílì Alọ́ba yìí kí wọ́n tiẹ̀ ká tiẹ̀ rí ikú tó pa ọmọ yìí. Gbogbo àtàwọn à ń bí ìyá àsín ibi tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ akọ̀gbọ́ náà ni. Ọlọ́run á fi wákàtí yìí á fi ń bẹ̀ wákàtí Jímọ̀ yìí á fi ń bẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ jọ̀ọ́ ṣe àánú fún wa. Jẹ́ ká put end to all these things by telling us, showing us the direction, the way. Kò sí ohun tó ṣòro fún ẹ láti ṣe Ọlọ́run. Kò sí torí pé ìwọ lọba tó lè ṣe ohun gbogbo nínú ohun gbogbo. Tí o bá lè ṣe lè fún wa inú wa dùn àwa dúpẹ́ fún ẹ yín ológo. A dúpẹ́ fún ẹ. It is very easy for you Ọlọ́run àti mọ èyí tó ti ṣe sẹ́yìn. A mọ èyí tó ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ àti mọ èyí tó máa ṣe lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Láti gbé gbogbo àwọn ẹni yìí kí wọ́n jáde wá kí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa sọ̀rọ̀. Kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa gbé wa débẹ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe dáwọ́ pa Mohbad ikú tó pa Mohbad. Ọlọ́run tó bá dé what is autopsy what is toxicology? Ìwọ gangan ni toxicology Ọlọ́run. Ìwọ gangan ni autopsy. Ìwọ gangan ni coroner inquest. Ìwọ gangan ni high court. Ọlọ́run ṣe lè fún wa. À ń bẹ̀ ẹni. À ń bẹ̀ ẹ̀yin Ọlọ́run. Ẹni pé kí àwa kan ilẹ̀kùn. Ẹni ilẹ̀kùn yóò ṣí. Ẹni kí a béèrè ẹni yóò sì fi fún wa. Ẹni kí a wá àwa ó sì rí. Àwa dẹ̀ ń pè yín báyìí pé ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ ṣe fún wa Ọlọ́run. Ẹ ṣe fún wa Ọlọ́run ká lè wá dúpẹ́. Ká mọ̀ pé yín lọ́ba tó lè ṣe ohun gbogbo nínú ohun gbogbo. Ọba àpáta tó kárí gbogbo ayé pátá. Ẹ ṣe fún wa. Tẹ́ bá lè ṣe lè fún wa. You will help a lot of people you know. Ẹ̀yin lẹ dá wa ẹ mọ̀ wá kẹ́ tó mọ̀ wá ẹ mọ̀ wá kẹ́ tó mọ̀ wá. Ẹ̀yin lẹ dá wa sílé ayé yẹn mọ̀ gbogbo oníkálukú gbogbo ẹ̀rọ ọkàn wa gbogbo ohun tá à ń ṣe tá à ń gbèrò gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ mọ̀ kò sí èyí tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ sí. Ẹ wá wọlá àwọn tó wà genuine nínú justice for Mohbad yìí. Ní wákàtí mo pé gbogbo ìṣẹ̀dá wa ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ṣe fún wa. Ẹ ṣe fún wa Ọlọ́run a dúpẹ́ fún yín. Nítorí pé ọmọ yẹn káti ẹ̀gbá pásìkò ẹ̀ ti tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe kọ́ ìrìnàjò ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ tú àṣírí gbogbo àwọn ẹni bí tó gbó adé ibi tá a wà yìí. Ọlọ́run àwọn àdúrà tá a máa ń sọ fún yín lónìí tá a máa ń gbàdúrà fún yín. A fẹ́ kẹ́ bá wa tan ìmọ́lẹ̀ sí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Kí gbogbo rògbòdìyàn tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí kó lè stop. Kẹ́lẹ̀ bá wa ṣàtúnṣe. A mọ̀ pé ẹ máa ṣe o àsìkò tẹ́ máa ṣe là á mọ̀. Bọ̀ ẹ má jẹ́ ó pẹ́. Ẹ má jẹ́ ó pẹ́ Ọlọ́run ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ṣàánú fún wa. Gbogbo àwọn tó dẹ̀ ń jà fún justice yìí. Ààbò yín tó péye ẹ dálé wa lórí torí pé àwọn ẹni bí pọ̀. Níjọ́ kìíní àná ìṣúná bá Ọlọ́run ó ní Ọlọ́run yá mi lò mo fẹ́ dán Jóòbù wò lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná. Ọlọ́run máa gbà láyè ó máa dán wò. Mo fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá Jóòbù máa cast it out pé òun ṣe Ọlọ́run òun. Ó dán wò. Gbogbo àdánwò tí Jóòbù wá rí gbọ́jọ́ kìíní àná. Ìjẹ́ nìkankan nu wa lè wà patient enough to hold on to God. To have that belief. Ìdí ni wípé kò sí ẹni kankan tí ó lè ṣe àṣìṣe. Kò sí ẹni kankan tí temptation ò lè overshadow. Kò sí ẹni kankan tí ó lè ṣe mistake láyé yìí. ṣùgbọ́n Job dúró gidigba ó dúró gbà tó máa dé Ọlọ́run ní ṣó tán iṣu ṣó ti tẹ́ra ẹ lọ́rùn tó àbókító fún ẹ láyè sí Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ dá gbogbo ìkólọ Job ó dá padà ní ìlọ́po àti ìlọ́po lọ́nà ìlọ́po. That is why he who laugh last laugh best. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ Ọlọ́run ẹ protect gbogbo wa ẹ má jẹ́ kí èṣù yá wa lò ẹ má jẹ́ kí temptation kó bá wa ẹ má jẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ gbogbo host gbogbo speaker gbogbo àwọn comment section tó ń type náà bá ṣe ń ṣàdúrà yìí náà àwọn kan yìí máa ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn kan yìí máa ṣìsọ àwọn kan yìí máa ṣì jẹ ọ yìí máa ṣì mu gbàdúrà tá à ń gbà yìí bọ̀kọ́ lọ́hún jọ kó má kà wá mọ́ wọn. Thank you very much, Toyin.
Wòlíì Lagata, my pastor, respect. Thank you so much. My darling brother that we used to fight a lot behind the closed door. Thank you. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tán. Kò sẹ́ni tí èṣù ò lè lò. Kéèyàn má kọ̀ fún èṣù ní ààyè ni. You know. Baby, are you there, baby? I know baby is at work. My baby. My love.
Yeah.
How are you, sugar? People are jealous of you and I. People are in the comment section. No. True. See all of them. See that. You see, they are laughing already. They know themselves now. Anybody that laugh on this, like, at the comment section, see them. You see them. They will still. You see now. You see.
What happened now?
Now, wow. Ask them. Why are they jealous? My sugar pumpkin, my honey pie, my sugar. Mommy Rich Grace. Mommy. Good morning, ma. Mommy not jealous, mommy not jealous. Mommy ò fẹ́ wá. Wait, what you say? Request mommy la ten ko. Mommy ò fẹ́ wá o. Mommy ò fẹ́ wá la ten ko. Ọlọ́run mi, ó bá mi gbé mommy wá sókè. By force, by fire. Write their names down. Write their names down. Ojúlọlá kò fi ń ṣọ́rí, baby. Àní mo pè yàn kan ní, mo ní hello sugar. Ó ní hello salt. Ọdẹ ara ẹ. Ṣé ìwọ òkè wà romantic pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀? Tọkùnrin nìkan làwọn máa bá ṣe baby sweetie. O lè ṣe hello baby, hello honey, ká pera wa bẹ́ẹ̀ gba ìjóbìnrin. Ó ní òṣì ni ṣe ti di lesbian ni. Kí ló kọ́ mi pẹ̀lú gbogbo? Ó ní Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ rírú ẹ̀. So I will tell Mommy Rich Grace everything. Èmi ò sí ń bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Mommy mọ̀ pọ̀ mọ́ dáadáa ni mí Ọlọ́run. Baby, go ahead. Let me mute for now. Auntie Oluwabumi, má dá Auntie Olúbùnmi náà. Má dá wọn náà, baby.
Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen, to all our mothers and all our fathers, to everybody who has been supporting the cause of justice for Mohbad genuinely, those that have been here from day one, that have never gone for once, those that have gone but they came back, and those that are still on break in justice for Mohbad. I want to say a big thank you to you, everybody. Let me appreciate the likes of all the genuine hosts that we know that are on the cause of justice for Mohbad. I want to appreciate everybody. Appreciate Lady Buki JC and every single person who has taken one or two insults because of justice for Mohbad. I also appreciate the likes of people spending their money in this cause of justice for Mohbad. everybody is spending their money, but there are those that are not spending their money rightly. And to you who is spending your money rightly, supporting the cause of justice for Mohbad, the GoFundMe at the Access Bank for Baba Mohbad, thank you so much. I want to say a big thank you to every one of you for single penny, for the single cents that you have put into the GoFundMe and the Access Bank. Thank you for committing yourself to the cause of justice for Mohbad. I want to say a big thank you to all of the panelists on several platforms, ranging from Noble Zara Gold, Mommy Rich Grace, to Lady Comfy, to Olori Ebi, to Mr. Vengeance, to Honorable York, Lady Imole, to this wonderful platform, the Between People in Place platform, to Obaro's platform, to Noble Zara Gold, to BJ's platform. I want to say a big thank you. And then to Veron's platform. Let me quickly say a big thank you to every one of you. To all of the gifters on several platforms, I want to say a big thank you to you, without leaving anyone out, be it on this platform and beyond this platform. While I'm not forgetting wonderful mom, Mommy Rich Grace. Thank you so much, Mom. I want to say a big thank you to the number one set of people that I appreciate most, and they are the commenters. The commenters are the ones that sees everything. Whatever a host does not see or did not see, you can be rest assured that commenters are always there to guide and to watch out for every single thing that is ongoing. I want to say a big thank you to all the commenters. The commenters are amazing people. You might not be seeing them on the platform talking, but then their comment keeps the platform going. They are the same people that are tapping, they are the same people that are sharing lives. You cannot overemphasize the beauty of all the commenters on every platform. Thank you so much. I want to quickly go ahead also to say a big thank you to Baba Mohbad. One thing I'm going to say, which I have never said before, and which I believe that no one has ever said before. I want to reveal a secret to you concerning Baba Mohbad. And this is the secret. You can take anything away from Baba Mohbad. You can take anything away. You can take his money, you can take his car, you can take his house, you can snatch his wife, you can do anything for him from Baba Mohbad. But there's one thing you cannot take away from Baba Mohbad, and that is not money, it's not what you think. The only thing you cannot take away from Baba Mohbad is prayer. Prayer is that singular thing that you cannot take away from Baba Mohbad. Take everything. Ask for your GoFundMe. Collect all your money back. Tell him to refund all your money in your Access Bank. Tell him to refund for you. That is not the thing that is important to him. The only thing you cannot take away from him is prayers. And I want to say a big thank you to him for being a prayer man, for not giving up. Because when you look at it, in his interview with TVC, when the woman asked him, I can't forget, the woman said, do you have money to carry out autopsy and toxicology? The woman said no. He said no. He said, I have God and I have the public. And that was earlier when the Justice for Mohbad started. But then, thank God he mentioned God. He didn't just mention the public. He said, I have God. He put God first and I have the public. And now that the public are messing up, doing all manner of things that they like, the man turned to God, which is the author and the finisher of his faith. So the public can mess up as much as they want. One with God is majority. So I want to say a big thank you to him for being a prayer man. And I want to also use this medium to appreciate the God of Mohbad for giving his father the strength. Need I quickly go straight to what I'm going to say this morning is that the justice for Mohbad, just like Barrister Brekete, just like he highlighted, Mohbad is the one that called everybody into this movement. I'm going to say that again. Mohbad called everybody into this movement. That is the reason why out of 10 members in the family, 1 of them will be a member of this justice for Mohbad, and 9 will be like Otidiya Mohbad, Otidi Baba Mohbad, Otidegbo Mohbad, because they don't understand what you feel. It's not, you are not the only one that felt for the loss of Mohbad, but why are you the only one in your family that is into this movement? Why are you the only one in your family that is involved in this movement? It is because out of every member of your family, Mohbad called you out to help get justice for him. Having said that, if someone calls you or someone called you into a movement or into something, it is the person that called you that you will watch his or her step. Therefore, if Mohbad called you into this movement, is his spirit that would dictate to you, and you are to follow his spirit. I say that again. If Mohbad invited you into this justice for Mohbad, then it is his spirit that will determine. It is his spirit that will lead, then you are going to follow. Anything you run outside of the race, anything you run outside of the lane that the spirit of Mohbad has, tracked down, then you are running on your own. The Bible put it, let me paraphrase. It said, in a race, everybody run for the prize. It said, run therefore according to the rules. In a race, there are rules that are being followed. If you want to run a race, if they are facing the east and you face the west, then you are not following the race. You might still arrive at the finishing point, but if the rule says go through the east and you want to go through the west, you will not get the prize, even if you are the first person to get to the finishing point. I said that to say this. There are rules in every sport. The rules that applies to football is not the same rules that applies to basketball. If you want to run the race of justice for Mohbad, if it is the rules of football that applies, if you are running it with the rules of basketball, you are running a fake race, and it all is just going to be a waste of energy. Therefore, I salute all the commenters once again, because if you check through most of the platforms, it is either some of the panelists or some of us panelists and some of us hosts that causes problem. Most commenters are free-hearted. Most commenters just want justice for Mohbad. Most commenters are so free-hearted to the extent that they can do anything in order to help get justice for Mohbad. But it is most panelists and most of us hosts that causes confusion at one point in time. Therefore, putting negative thoughts into the hearts of most commenters. I know there are commenters that have vowed that until justice is gotten, they will never go back. Until they get justice, they will never ever go back. But if each talk comes out today as a privileged maybe a moderator, a privileged panelist, or a privileged host in justice for Mohbad, and says one thing, for the sake of the fact that there are people that love the words that comes out of the mouth of each talk, they will want to buy what each talk is saying. They believe, they trust the wisdom that is at work in the life of each talk. They believe that they trust the calculation and the logic that each talk presents to them. Therefore, if each talk says something, they want to follow it. Therefore, causing the vision among the commenters. If Noble Good comes out again and sells another narrative to the commenters, there be some that will follow the narrative of Noble Zaragoza, thereby causing division. Now we have a division of Ishtok, we have a division of Noble Zaragoza. We also have a division that is neutral. Now, if Mommy Rich Grace comes out and sells different narratives from the two narratives that they have been selling, there are those that will believe she's a prayerful woman, she must have seen it in the place of prayer, God must have spoken to her, then she sells it to them, they're going to believe them. Then we have 3 divisions already. We have 4 divisions. Those that are for Noble Zaragoza, those that are for Ishtok, those that are for Mommy Rich Grace, and those that are neutral. When we started the Justice for Mohbad movement, all commenters are one. They might enjoy one platform more than the other, but all commenters are one, under one umbrella, Justice for Mohbad. But check it now, you will discover that most commenters now are divided. And that is not as a result of anything. It's as a result of the trust that they have put in me. It's as a result of the trust that they have put in several other hosts. It's as a result of this trust that they have put in several panelists. Because when certain panelists speaks, they want to hear his or her voice. Because they want to hear his or her voice, they believe that our logic is better than the logic of the Ishtok. Therefore, I want to say this morning to all commenters, if you are listening to me, it's a privilege. If you are under my voice, it's a privilege for me to be one of those that has been chosen on a day like this to speak to you all. Please do not forget where you came from. You came from your home into this Justice for Mohbad without being invited by Ishtok. It was Mohbad that invited you. Therefore, do not let anything you do in this Justice for Mohbad be predicated on what I do or what I did not do. Do not let what you do not let your strength in this Justice for Mohbad be predicated on what I say or what I did not say. Please, you were all invited by Mohbad. Do not let any individual distract you from that invitation. He said, go into the streets and call everybody, for all things are ready. Call them into my son's wedding. But this one gave an excuse. I just bought a farm. I just did this. I just did that. He only said, come and eat, for all things are now ready. Please, to all the panel, or to all the commenters, most especially this morning, I want to say, please, don't forget how you started. Don't forget how you started with this Justice for Mohbad. Do not forget how you all started in this Justice for Mohbad. You all started without having any favoritism. You all started without having any hanky-panky thing in mind. You all started, you just want to get Justice for Mohbad. To the extent that if Ishtok calls you today and say, go and put money in the GoFundMe, because it's Ishtok that said it, you're going to go there and put the money. If Ishtok goes to any platform and say, put money in the GoFundMe, you all will go and put the money in the GoFundMe. But now, it is no longer like that. But please, I beg of you in the name of God, I beg of you in the name of the Spirit of Mohbad, do not set back the speed that you have actually initiated in this Justice for Mohbad. Do not be distracted by whatever it is that people are doing. Be focused, because at the end of the journey, there is a prize, I promise. At the end of the journey, there is a prize. It's not the Ishtok that is going to give the prize. It's not Baba Mohbad that is going to give the prize. The prize is that you are going to feel in your heart that Mohbad's spirit is smiling. That is the prize. That will be more comfortable than any other thing you have ever experienced. When everything is done, when the justice is gotten, you are going to feel relieved in your heart. You're going to feel this relief in your heart to the extent that you will smile and people will ask you, why are you smiling? But then they can't understand the kind of peace. The Bible says, and the peace of the Lord God Almighty shall be with you. Please, to all commenters, all hosts came on board for one reason or the other. The Ishtok came on the part of Justice for Mohbad for one reason or the other. So in Peperempe came to Justice for Mohbad for one reason or the other. Mommy Rich Grace, several times she has said the reason why she's been part of Justice for Mohbad. So my reason is not your reason as a commenter. Mommy Rich Grace's reason is not your reason as a commenter. The only reason that should reason every one of us together is Justice for Mohbad. Any other reason outside of the Justice for Mohbad interest is it should be a let's say I don't want to use the wrong word. Any other thing outside of justice for Mohbad should be, one of those things, but not the main thing. So please, the focus is to get justice for Mohbad. Do not let what anybody do or what anybody does be determining factor of how you run the race of justice for Mohbad. There are people now that have been, that have been taught negatively not to involve themselves in anything that has to do with GoFundMe or the Access Bank of Baba Mohbad. And look at what some people are doing behind the closed door. Some people believe that it was actually Baba that was embezzling the public's fund, not knowing that there are people, it is what they are doing that they are attaching to Baba. And I want to promise us one thing. If there's any man of integrity that is far beyond any other person in this justice for Mohbad, it is not even the Ishtok. You think Ishtok is more financially, he has more financial integrity, but wait until you see the integrity of Baba Mohbad when it comes to finance. That man is a man of integrity. That man is a man that is disciplined. Wait till you see. If you say Ishtok is financially disciplined, wait until you see the financial discipline of Baba Mohbad. You will know that no be Keremi. And that's the reason why I attach myself to him. And that's the reason why I've said before, and I'm going to say it again, that I stand for anything that Baba Mohbad stands for. If Baba Mohbad say A, for me it is A. If Baba Mohbad says B, for me it is B. Kanaji, Nida Arewani, you understand? In the Arewa community, if it is A, it is A. In the Arewa community, if it is B, it is B. In the Arewa community, if it is go, it is go. If it is Arewa, in the Arewa community, if it is come, it is come. Therefore, anyone who stands against what Baba Mohbad stands for is not my friend, it's not my brother, we are not family, we are not running the same race. I, the Ishtok, once again declare that I stand for whatever it is that Baba Mohbad stands for. I stand boldly and strongly behind anything that Baba Mohbad stands for. If Baba Mohbad is standing for Shitu, it is Shitu. If Baba Mohbad is standing for Bankole, it is Bankole. Therefore, any individual that is standing against anything that Baba Mohbad stands for, or any individual that is promoting anything that Baba Mohbad is not promoting, that is against the justice for Mohbad, is not my brother. We are not friends. We are not family member in justice for Mohbad. We are not running the same race. I can say this on this platform. Let me use this medium to appreciate every single person who has been part of the empowerment program that is going on in our own little platform. This platform is an extension, and that is also an extension of this platform. I want to say a big thank you to everybody that is putting a smile on people's face. I want to say a big thank you to you that is taking care of medical bills of people. I want to say a big thank you to you that is putting a smile on people's face in one way or the other. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for it. It is in the name of justice for Mohbad. I want to say a big thank you once again to all of you. And need I say this also? Please, I will not be a part. If you are an individual here and you wish to send any money to any host, I, the Ishtok, will not be a part or a third party to it. If you want to, you can go directly into the host's inbox and collect the details of the host. I, the Ishtok, will not be a member of those that will help to transfer more money from one person to another. But if you want to send anything to Baba Mohbad, to buy cake or whatever it is, or to, you just want to bless him, I can involve myself in that. You can get in touch with me, and I will give you the necessary details that is needed. I want to say a big thank you. Love you all, to those that love Baba Mohbad. If you hate Baba Mohbad, thank God I hate you too. If you dislike Baba Mohbad, I dislike you too. If you are not for Baba Mohbad, I am not for you too. I want to say a big thank you to you all. Thank you, and once again, thank you too. And permit me to say this also. I can say it on this platform. There be some who have given me, I think, close to 20 or 25 persons.
Concern you.
don't understand where these stupid kids, all these kids, I don't know where they are coming from. Àwọn ọmọ tó ní ìyá gidi tó ní bàbá gidi. I don't know where they are coming from. I don't know.
Papa Rihanna.
Where are they coming from? I don't know where they are coming from. And I don't know why people don't understand that they are using them. Mo wá ètè ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé wọ́n fi yín pa owó. Kò fi òde ní fún yín, kò lè ever fún yín. Kò lè ever fún yín. That is not fine. That is not okay. If I put Kofi here right now, ask Kofi, kini why to fi join just for Mohbad? Tell me why. Nǹkan tó ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀, kí ló tó fi feel tó fi ṣe just for Mohbad? You will not see. Shinkra Ole.
Owo wa nu ẹ. If anybody tell me about it, because with what we are trying to see now, even Naira is either kò lọ kó bọ́ọ̀sì àbí kó lọ wọ́n bẹ̀ àbí kó nǹkan fẹ́ ṣe kó jẹ́ pé yá àjàsẹ̀ lọ́ lò fún yá àjàsẹ̀ lọ́ lò fún pé kí wọ́n tó ṣe. It's just like a game of assassin that okay, whoever eliminates the target gets more additional star or is going to be promoted. So our tower later target yẹn lọ apọ̀. And tó máa mú target kúrò òun ló máa compensate òun ló máa fún ní promotion yẹn. So it could be a game of that, and it could be anything. Even the cultism or whatever, anything could also be linked to it as well. Because gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó mọ̀ yìí sọ.
Gbogbo ẹ̀ still the same thing. Ọmọ tó ló máa bí ó bí wọ́n gbé sí lábẹ́ ó dẹ̀ tún ṣe némi yẹn. Obìnrin tó ló máa set tí ó ti wà ń bẹ̀ already náà.
Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó mọ̀ yìí sọ. Even all these songs have been released 2-3 years before its death. Even some a year, and the whole drama played out the way this boy has sang it. The whole drama played out. Bó ṣe kọ́ àbí bí wọ́n ṣe ń sọ àbí bọ́n ṣe náà fẹ́ ṣe. And thank you, and I appreciate your wisdom, the music, Oshegon, for helping us to join the lyrics of Naira Marley, whatever that guy is named that ran to London, and even Mohbad himself. So, ẹni tó bá ráyè dáadáa tó bá jókòó, you can pick on a statement from Naira Marley and a response, or a statement from Mohbad and response to it from Naira Marley. Nbí bá nǹkan tó sọ rè nǹkan tó fi dáadáa.
Gretty, hold on, ẹ jẹ́ kí pivot kó padà sórí ibi tá a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. That is kí ló orúkọ ẹ̀ ṣàkúṣàkù. Pivot, play fún ọkọ̀ nǹkan tó sọ ń bẹ̀. Yeah, to myself, I am sorry. All right, mo send it say. To myself, I am sorry. Mo send it say.
Ṣé ká gbọ́ kí n tó sọ̀rọ̀ mo fẹ́ sọ nǹkan nípa nǹkan tí. Okay, Eshe, thank you so much, Mr. Gretty. Thank you for your submissions. More aligned pẹ̀lú nǹkan tẹ́ sọ, at least on this one, we're on the same page. So, Naira Marley is a known gangster with over 100 arrests in the UK. Tẹ́ bá rántí. And then he and others want to plan pé àwọn máa strike from time. With a gangster, you can't have one up on them. They will wait for the time that they will strike back. And they will always try to be ahead of you. So, already new plan. But in to strike, only understanding of that plan. Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn yìí wà after Mohbad. Torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe gbé kíní ẹ̀ jáde so that I take a direct attention síbẹ̀ yẹn. Now, tẹ́ bá rántí pé àwọn olórin mostly, even when I was young, àwọn Sunny Adé Òbí wọn máa ń jà, orin náà ló máa fi ń bára wọn sọ̀rọ̀ táwọn Nàìjíríà kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀. So really, a lè kó gbogbo lyrics yìí dànù wípé kò sóòótọ́ nínú ẹ̀ pé bóyá wọ́n kàn ń kọrin níṣẹ́ wọn pé àwọn èèyàn míì tó bá fẹ́ ṣáàdì àwọn anti-justice wọn ní ẹ tó bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni lyrics ṣe kí wọ́n máa mix ẹ̀ ní ẹlọ́gbọ́n ló máa fa nǹkan tó wà nínú ẹ̀ yọ. And the way Mohbad changes or tó ń jù padà yẹn, you see that these are very direct threats.
Yes,
Wọ́n ta sí àwọn.
Pé ọ̀rọ̀ wa yéra wa jọ wà nínú ẹ̀ ní àjọ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. So tó wà lọ ń bẹ́ nísìnyí o mọ̀ pé ikú ló fi ṣeré yẹn, you know.
Ó sọ clearly náà ó ní ìyá ẹ kò lè bẹ́ bàbá ẹ kò lè bẹ́.
Ó náà dẹ̀ dáhùn náà wọ́n tẹ́tì mọ́mí mi wọ́n tẹ́tì dájú mi ó mọ̀. And then that boy tó ń pè ní C Black yẹn ṣé èyí ti gbúrò ẹ̀ látìgbà tí Mohbad ti kú.
Àtìgbà tí Mohbad ti kú kò padà sí Nàìjíríà bó ṣe ti sá kúrò London ló kò sí òru ló máa ń ṣe live mo máa ń rí wọn.
Tẹ bá mọ̀ pé for me tẹ bá mọ̀ boy yẹn.
Títí Black yẹn mà mọ́mì Títí Black yẹn òun ló expose Bella àti lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn.
Lọ́ọ̀yà wàá rí pé voice ti ẹ̀ ó wà direct ó clear ju ti
ó wà direct sí yes. Ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn ti sọ́dọ̀ àtijọ́ ni pé lọ́ọ̀yà Bella ló ń lò táwọn èèyàn ní pé irọ́ ni kìnìkan.
Ó ló ń lò náà báwo ni mo máa ń lo lọ́ọ̀yà kan náà.
Òótọ́ ni pé lọ́ọ̀yà Bella ló ń lò.
The music jẹ́ sáré sọ kínní from this thing tẹ mú jáde ní àárọ̀ yìí I can say authoritatively pé lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn kì í ṣe legal lawyer he is also in the game. He's also a gangster lawyer. It's a lawyer to money as a lawyer. You understood. Hold on. You understood the fight and the threat going on between them. Legal means. Láti shut wọn down àbí láti report wọn. All of you were playing the games. You were playing the games quietly and you were putting people's life at risk. All these things will put this lawyer in a very tight corner. Ó dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ wá ta kó wá explain and tell us his role in the killing of Mohbad. So with this, we must make sure we are darkened inside enough.
Wọ́n fẹ́ wọ́n nílé sọ̀rọ̀ kan sáà. Ẹ̀wọ̀n pé bàbá Bella ó pe bàbá ó wáìnì bàbá ní pé kí wọ́n lọ sí Mohbad.
Yes, tó fún wọn 200,000.
Tó fún wọn 200,000. Ló wá lọ balẹ̀ fún wọn.
Ọlọ́run àfòfò rẹ̀ mí.
Ó ní pé kí wọ́n lọ sí ní pé Mohbad olóyin púpọ̀ ńlẹ̀ gan-an. Ó ní pé òun máa ṣe díẹ̀ nínú báwo ni kò ṣe ní ṣe ọjọ́ kejì bàbá wa gbọ́ ní pé ó ti gbalé fún Ummi.
Pivot ó ti gẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ tó fẹ́ play yẹn.
Ṣebí Bella náà ló fẹ́ lọ bá Canada ńgbà yẹn.
Bella náà ló bá Canada.
Tó ń trust wọn kò wọ́n pé ó rò pé bóyá it was going to be a surprise but wọ́n ti mọ̀ ahead of time. Wọ́n wà aware.
As street boy tí Bella jẹ́ tó wáyé kó ló tì ní túbà tí ń ṣe ka èèyàn òun ló yẹ kí ó máa bàbá yìí kò yẹ kí everybody ṣe máa kò yẹ ká bèrè anything lọ́wọ́ bàbá gbọ́wọ́ aláàta tó jẹ́ pé
wọ́n protest carry àwọn no they don't have anything ṣeré nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀.
Orientation wọn kò lọ fara I don't know.
They are too low all of them.
Sorry. Sórí gbogbo àwọn tá à ń darúkọ ìpátá wọ́n ní interest nínú ikú Mohbad. Pé if Mohbad goes, this shall be my benefit. 100. They have interest. Àti Bella àti lawyer àti gbogbo wọn, they all have interest in whatever will come after Mohbad's death. And that is why all of them have been able to keep their mouth shut and they have been trying to work together in unison.
Ṣé ẹ̀yin ò mọ nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ ni we are talking about billions tó bá ti máa wọ trillions nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin ò mọ streaming ẹ̀yin Mohbad lásán.
Wọ́n ní nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ tó pé kí bàbá má wọrí kó lọ sí Mohbad.
Ó ní ètò stream lẹ́yìn lásán ẹ̀ mọye tó wà lórí ẹ̀.
Dẹ́sẹ̀rí ìfọ̀mù ẹ̀ máa tó ń pè ní
ṣebí lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn náà ló sọ pé kí bàbá nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ tó pín.
Òun ló sọ lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn náà lọ bá nílé ẹ̀.
òun náà lọ bá ń lé ẹ̀.
ó ní bàbá bẹ́ẹ̀ lé.
ìyẹn lẹ máa fi mọ̀ pé lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn kò ń ṣe rí lọ́ọ̀yà because lọ́ọ̀yà wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n commit irú atrocities tó yẹn kò report fọlọ́pàá kò tẹ̀lé wọn lọ police station kò wà nínú kéèsì ó pèrè ní lọ́ọ̀yà Mohbad ó máa lọ sí court everyday kó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ó fẹ́ lọ jẹ́ observer kó tiẹ̀ fẹ́ mọ kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báà ló ṣe ń proceed ó yẹ kẹ́kẹ́ it was part of the.
kò lè ọ̀sà ṣẹ́rí ẹni sọ̀bọ̀ ara yín pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kò lè wá observe anything pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tá ti rí from me before.
pé yẹn ló máa confirm further it was part of the whole arrangement and also for me ṣẹ́rí Sam Larry yẹn he was wearing many cars lọ́rọ̀ Mohbad he had many appendages kò ń ṣe ọ̀dọ̀ Naira Marley nìkan ni Sam Larry ti operate nínú láyé ara ẹ̀ gangan fúnra ẹ̀.
of course
òun gangan ní issue pẹ̀lú Mohbad jẹ́bọ́n ló ń gbé Mohbad lọ sí Kenya jẹ́bọ́n ló ti gbé wọn sọ pé ọjọ́ kíní wọ́n ti gbé sí all station settled yẹn ṣebí èmi ò mọ voice tó pé yẹn ó sound bí C Black lójú ti tèmi.
ẹ ṣe
ó sound bí C Black and tẹ bá rí àwọn orin C Black gbà tó máa ń kọrin Sam Larry ló máa wà nínú fídíò pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. So what is really Sam Larry's interest in this? Èmi ò ní go far into another thing. Kí ló ń rò pé Sam Larry tún represent o but ẹ bá wo Sam Larry yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ kí wọ́n ti máa ń pè àwọn bíi spider tó ní 8 legs àbí ẹ wọ different places ó lè ṣe so many things at the same time. That guy is a dangerous man and nígbà tí Mohbad kọ́kọ́ kú ṣe pé gbogbo àwọn sàló tí wọ́n ti ń forúkọ ẹ̀ DJ tó máa ń
DJ Chicken
àti gbogbo wọn yẹn Sam Larry yẹn náà sọ pé kíní pé Sam Larry àwọn èèyàn tó ti gbàgbé Sẹ́lẹ̀gùṣì beach then kí lorúkọ this other guy Portable ìyẹn tún kọrin pé life is full of Sam Larry. ṣe rántí. Life is full of tó wá change nígbà tó dàbò tó gbogbo àwọn olórin rẹ orin náà máa fi ń communicate kí lẹ sọ.
ó dà pé tí gẹ̀ẹ́sì pé ti kàn àwọn ọ̀hún ṣé everybody ti mọ Sam Larry oyè yìí mà but nǹkan kan tí mo notice ń pé Bella Shmurda àti lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀ gúúpù kan làwọn lọ́tọ̀ they be one gang they be one group so kíní yẹn ó dífá ń pé àwọn tó máa ń switch side because àwọn Bella Shmurda àti lọ́ọ̀yà yìí àwọn ló wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ títí tó fi kú.
ẹ ṣèbí lọ́ọ̀yà Bella náà ni.
wọ́n jọ bá àwọn Naira Marley jà ni àwọn bí ẹ kó gáìdì ẹ̀ kò yẹ káwọn snitch ẹ̀.
gẹ́ẹ̀tì nǹkan tí mo sọ ni pé ṣe rí ti Sam Larry wà ti Naira Marley wà clear wípé ó ní issue pẹ̀lú Mohbad.
music ìjọba gbé ìyá àgbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ sókè.
ṣẹ́rí ti Sam Larry yẹn Sam Larry gan ó ní cordial relationship pẹ̀lú Bella o kẹ́ mọ̀ ṣá.
ọ̀rọ̀ mi náà bí.
Bella ò bá Sam Larry jà Naira Marley ló ń bá fa wàhálà and anybody tó bá ń bá Sam Larry fa wàhálà kò ń ṣe tó bá ń bá Naira Marley fa wàhálà kò automatically mean kò ń bá Sam Larry fa wàhálà o.
exactly.
wọ́n tí mo fẹ́ ka wo nìyẹn o. and Sam Larry.
ẹ̀rọ sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sí mo try to ma.
okay.
ní pé àwọn Bella Shmurda àti lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀ gan ẹ̀rọ kọ́ àwọn ni wọ́n wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ tí tó fi kú. àwọn yẹn gan
àwọn yẹn gan ni wọ́n ta Mohbad síta.
ìgbà tí mo sọ lónìí yẹn.
we're saying the same thing bóyá bá ṣe ń sọ.
àwọn owó ni wọ́n tà síta.
yes àwọn náà ta ọmọ yẹn.
then another thing tí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ rántí ni pé ṣé mọ̀ pé before kó tó di pé wọ́n bá débi pọ́n máa pa wọ́n ti ṣe iṣẹ́ pé kí wọ́n lè gbé kórúkọ ẹ̀ bàjẹ́ kó wà nínú ilé finally wọ́n ti ṣe fún un ó lọ sí Cyprus ẹgbẹ́ kan tó sọ ń bẹ̀.
ó ní Cyprus.
ó ní they won't do me bad o ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó sọ mẹ́ẹ̀ lóríṣiríṣi so wọ́n mú ní Cyprus London nígbà tó tún lọ London pẹ̀lú ọkọ̀ Ìyábọ̀ Òjó wọ́n tún lọ wílé ẹ̀ lọ́hùn so wọ́n ti actually ń try ẹ̀ láti make sure pé wọ́n hàn tẹ̀ bọ̀ ìgbà tó ń rí mú ní gbogbo ọ̀nà yẹn tóun fúnra ẹ̀ fi sọ yí pé wọ́n lé òun wọn ò lè bá òun ṣé yẹyìn tó ṣe Mohbad fi kọ orin yẹn.
Ó ní ìyẹn gan lọ sí sọ pé èèyàn tó strike last yẹn ó mọ gbogbo web tó ti build around Mohbad ló ṣe try láti divert attention wa. Ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn Naira Marley ṣe rí àwọn Naira Marley àwọn máa go down.
Yeah, God bless you.
For bullying.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé mọ́mí ẹ mọ̀ pé sí black òun ló tún wá expose the lawyer yìí dáadáa fún wa báyìí. Because ìyẹn wà direct àti lọ́ọ̀yà yín.
Ó dáhùn sí orin tíìfì yẹn ni orin Mohbad.
Yes, ó dáhùn sí.
Ó lábàá lọ ní sí kò já because ó sọ pé wọ́n ní sí mi ò já wọ́n ní kíní kan ò ṣe kíní kan.
Ó tún ní kan náà tí wọ́n fi play by.
Shackle to my family, I'm sorry. It got money, but me worry. It got money, so we're lucky. But it was fresh, I'm worry. I should let you know. I'm over me, baby. You promised to keep my secrets, move for your land now. I just so for yeah. Go, me sit down with the mother, the back home for a king in the song. The bad job, I'm no pray. Pay me, but don't pray God's food. Pay me. I'm a Timo shit that I'm Timo got that I'm a Timo care. No one love I do. Only girls. Also, I learn it. Yeah, oh, but I can't remember you. I really, I can't remember you. I think say I am serious. Say I am serious. When I see you, my
Don't be.
Ṣé ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Ṣé rí tóun fúnra ẹ̀ apologize sí ara ẹ̀ fúnra ẹ̀ because ó mọ gbogbo bó ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣé rí tóun fúnra ẹ̀ ó apologize ẹlẹ́dàá ara ẹ̀ pé òun ṣe mistake yẹn.
Ẹ jẹ́ nǹkan yín lẹ́rìí kan ṣe rí ta bá fẹ́ really máa hit hard lórí àwọn anti-justice orin yìí ló yẹ kí gbogbo ṣó máa fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní gbogbo platform justice for Mohbad. Wọ́n á kọ́ play orin yẹn bí interlude tọ́kọ́ ń play yẹn bí interlude báyìí ó máa àwọn tẹ̀wọ̀n tó máa ń dáná sínú ihò kété ó máa fò jáde from the other side. Ẹgbẹ́ response.
Music pipe ọ̀tẹ́ ìjọjọ́ kékeré mi kò fẹ́ sáré sọ nǹkan kékeré kan mo fẹ́ pe attention wa sí nǹkan kan ní ẹjọ́ máa drop right now. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ orin tí Naira Marley kọ pé ṣèbọ́ ọmọ Jésù nìwọ gbẹ́sẹ̀ kò tèṣù mọ́lẹ̀. Good morning. Then kẹ́ wá gbọ́ Ask About Me tí Naira ti reply pé nítorí pé òun ṣí Bible òun tèṣù mọ́lẹ̀ òun kan lẹ́sẹ̀ kan I understand ẹ rí pé ọjọ́ dára wọn lórùn níbi bẹ̀ yẹn. Naira Marley ní ṣèbọn ọmọ Jésù nìwọ gbẹ́sẹ̀ kò tèṣù mọ́lẹ̀ then Mohbad dá lóhùn pé I open Bible chapter like òun ṣàkó iṣu lẹ́sẹ̀ ṣá.
Ó ní òun pè jù náà ní ìtàn lẹ́sẹ̀ gan ó ṣàkóso ṣòwò.
Please don't be annoyed. Oh, this phone won't let me off now. Jesus, I want to look picture today. Not off. Where my earpiece? Oh my goodness. Please power tap, thank you. If they play Mohbad, I feel put some copyright now the Mohbad video. Oh, I'm just I put earpiece. I'm listening. I'll be repeating it for you guys. Please power tap, mommy and daddy's in the house.